Hey. It is Tuesday, February the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Lover's Day. Just, hey, y'all know, it's Tuesday. Cocktails and conversation time with Chanel and Vintage. Vintage, how you been, my boy?
Sleepy.
Well, I don't even, you love to say that, but I don't even think you know what that is. Because I say this
That's
all the time, but like, you really be outside. Like, y'all continue to show Vintage love. Vintage stepped in at the networking event on Sunday. It was dope. I got great feedback. So thank you. I know I marketed it. Everybody that hit me up was like, they was looking for me. It was also my baby girl birthday weekend. Y'all know how Chanel is. I don't care what I do. My babies and my family come first. So, the people I didn't get to network with, still tap in with me. Definitely, definitely tap in. This Saturday, I'll be hosting for the youth. They are doing sports farm event. They're gonna be repping HBCUs in Atlantic City this year. So definitely tap in with me. Tap in. I'm gonna be hosting there on Saturday from 11 to 5. I think it is. It's going on my it's going on all my social medias right after the show. So definitely tap in with Sports Farm. Y'all know I'll be up here shouting out my baby. He be doing his football thing. So one of my guests got a baby that be doing that football thing too. So we're gonna definitely, get into that. So y'all know how we Vintage, we jump right on into this thing.
Hold on, I can ask one thing before we even
Yes, go ahead. You know you can.
Oh, that's hearts going across the sky.
Yes, it's Lover's Day.
They doing a lot tonight, man.
It's Lover's Day.
No, it ain't.
Yes. Yes, it is. You don't feel the love.
We just talked about this. If you love somebody, you should love them every day.
Yes, we did just talk about that. And we're going to get into that tonight because
if y'all just getting love today, y'all not getting enough love.
I feel like that's why, let's go ahead. It's conversation time. That's why I feel like it's a lot of divorces because they put all this energy into February the 14th and the other 364 days, it's HE double hockey sticks. Like, don't play with me. Ain't nobody got time for that. Like, okay, what if I ain't like you today? I still love you, you know what I'm saying? Now we about to flex this thing out. But then tomorrow might just be the best day ever. Why it can't be? Because Valentine's Day was yesterday. Like, don't just shower me with love on one day. Y'all know I'm a hard pill to swallow anyway.
You know what Valentine's Day really teach you?
What?
It lets you know who you really are in somebody's life. If you're the side chick, if you know what I'm saying, like
you love to go there.
let's just keep it real. Like, that's what it is. If he not with you today, mama, and you in the house crying, that's your fault.
Yeah, it is. Cause I tell folks all the time, if he ain't here, this is one state. It is 49 more to go, baby.
If he take you out,
he might be somewhere else. I ain't playing. Like, I'm sorry, y'all know me. I can move on, and I can move on with grace and mercy. You can break my heart, but you ain't gonna keep it. I'm sorry.
I ain't moving on with no grace and mercy. It's up forever.
I know that's right. Well,
I want the smoke.
Okay, well, get your lick back.
Every time you do good, I'll get mad.
Well, you get your lick back, and I'm gonna get some licks back. Okay, how about that? You hear me, honey. You play how you want to play. I'm play how I want to play, and this is an all-go arena. I'm just saying. But before we get carried away. Y'all see people that are live. For the people that are air, our guest is here. We got, if you are watching, we got Miss Courtney Fields, who is the CEO of Kandi Boss Nails. Y'all, she my nail tech. All y'all who be telling me my nails is nice.
Is popping too.
Yes, that is my nail tech. And we also got with us tonight I'ma say extraordinary rapper and battle rapper Jozeemo. And we're gonna get into a lot of things that you do, because y'all know when I get ready to interview somebody, I gotta get nosy because I gotta know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So we go definitely get into this. Yes, okay, and y'all, I do know both of them, so y'all know. I'm introduce y'all to them, so because I do know them. But so Courtney.
Yes, baby.
Let the people know where you from. You do nails out of Raleigh and Charlotte.
Raleigh and Charlotte, and y'all better know. Y'all better come see me anywhere. She do nails out of Raleigh and Charlotte.
That is Kandi Boss Nails. If y'all follow me, y'all done seen me post, and I will keep posting y'all support. And like I like to tell people, you are paying for the quality. I have had my nails right now. I wish I could zoom in for y'all, but I don't feel like getting up. But I'm gonna see as far as I can go. I have had my nails right now. What, 3 weeks?
Going on about 4.
Yeah,
we're going on a month.
Oh, we might be at a month.
Yeah, we might be.
Yeah. So, and she got them all. Yeah. I wear Gel X Freestyle, and it is it's not $50. It's not. Mm-mm. It's not. You're gonna have to pay some money, but it's worth it. It's quality. Like, I'm just saying, like,
you're worth
well, it's not, I don't even think it's just the quality too. I think we're in a day and age to where everybody wants an experience. Right? Yes. So you're not just paying just to get your nails done. Like, you paying to sit in my chair and get the whole experience. Yeah. You coming in, you dropping your troubles off at the front door. When you come in my suite, baby, you was in the clouds, and I want you in the clouds from the time you get there to the time you leave. When you leave, I want you to be on a whole nother level and feel like you can accomplish the world. So it's not just paying for quality, but you paying for an experience too. You paying for somebody to uplift you and encourage you, and know that it's not just about nails with me. And anybody that sat in my chair knows it is not just about nails with me.
And she is not lying. She is not lying. Like, you could go in there, you can get you y'all know this cocktails and conversations, but you could go in there and get you a cocktail. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she definitely is a whole vibe. Like, when she say the clouds, she ain't playing. Like, it's really clouds in her suite. Like, you are in a cloud. Like, it definitely is an experience. Yeah. So, and girl, the real talk that we have up in there.
Listen,
honey, like the real, and I feel like with women, you know, when you feel good, when you look good, you feel good. Mm-hmm. So, like, the girl that does my hair, Charisma, everybody know that's my sister. Mm-hmm. We started out as a client, her fixing my hair from somebody else messing up my hair. Mm-hmm. So, and it's just the bond that we built it's been over 10 years. And it's like our families, you know what I'm saying? Our kids, I built a relationship with her kids. My son loves her. Like, it's like you genuinely build relationships with the people you entrust with your beauty.
Yes.
You do.
Yeah.
And when you say an experience, it really, like, it's an experience from the time you walk in the front door.
It is.
And everybody in there she's located at Asia B Salon. But
7400 Six Forks Road, Suite 23, Raleigh, North Carolina, baby. Come see me.
You see her, but y'all, hold on. Let me say, well, you know how she said come see her. You have to book an appointment.
No, you do have to book an appointment.
Don't think you're walk in because the girl is booked and busy. This wasn't my first time getting my nails. Like, I am a customer now. I'm repeated. Like, we might be up on almost on a year on this thing.
Close, because y'all know Asia B. I'm about to say, I've been in my studio almost a year.
Y'all know Asia B used to do my nails, and the girl retired on me. But I'm loyal to the brand.
Period.
Because she do not let you down. So that's how we connected. And
by the way, big shout outs to Asia B. D.
Yes. She really is a guru in this thing. I could definitely say that. Mr. Jozeemo, Joe Murdoch to some.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Okay, so the people who personally know me, y'all know to me and my family, this is Coach. He say he ain't no coach, but I'ma say it. He a coach. When you can encourage little boys, when you can influence little boys, and when you can inspire little boys to be the best version of them in a physical contact sport, you are a coach. Mm-hmm. I don't care what nobody say.
I mean, well, if you say so.
Okay. I know.
That
but hold on. Let me, Vintage, let me hit him like I hit everybody. Yeah, this Chanel platform, so y'all know I'm going to say what I want to say, whether people like it or not. And to me and mine, we call him Coach. But to y'all, this man battle raps. Y'all know he dropped great music. We ain't gonna act like he ain't been out here for years putting in that work. And he got features on top of features. So we ain't gonna sit here and play like that. But your new little thing, this acting and TikToking.
Oh man. Yeah.
You is lit. I'm a fan.
Jozeemo the influencer.
I be tuned in like you and you know what? It's funny because both of y'all, she do it with the nails and the artist in the shop, and you do it with just you, your life, and some of y'all can't see her. She is here. I'm gonna bring her in. His beautiful wife. That's my boo boo. They lit on TikTok. they lit on TikTok. And when me and Vintage was talking about Valentine's Day, like, I knew I couldn't get Shima up here like that. Not for no 2 hours. I knew I wasn't gonna do it. She loved me, but she don't love me that much, y'all. It won't gonna go down. But I couldn't think of two better people.
That's awesome, but you know, there's a lot of jealousy because she's so jealous of my social media status. And, you know, I'm an influencer, and I done started getting paid off TikTok, and you know, it's been a strain on my pockets and the family. And, but we're gonna get into all of this conversation about Valentine's Day.
Let's jump into it. How was y'all Valentine's Day? Y'all here with us?
Man, we've been together forever. We did absolutely nothing. We didn't go anywhere. There was no special meal. We didn't even get our swerve on today because the kids is all over the place. So, that's Valentine's for married couples who've been married forever. So, you know.
Forever? What's forever?
Okay, so we've been married for years, but we've been together forever, put it like that. We've been together since 2006.
Oh.
Hey, I'm with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
forever.
I'm with you.
2006.
Yes, sir.
I don't even remember how people dressed in 2006.
All I know is I got pregnant in 2009 and had a baby, but good God, we going further than that.
People were still flip phones with Nextel chirps.
Yep.
2006, we're going back.
Yep, so did, because I had me one.
That's about the time that Razor phone was out.
Yeah.
I remember them things.
So we're going back.
Oh, boy, that was an old school moment. For real, I forgot everybody always talk about the Nokias and the side kids, but I forgot all about the Razors.
You remember?
I remember them, but
this
they was...
phone is thinner than paper. I'm like, I need that.
Yo, yes. Okay, so, but let me ask you this. So you said y'all ain't do nothing. No. And you don't feel no less love.
No, see, like Vince was saying, like it's an everyday thing. Especially when you love somebody, you show it every day. It's just because you get jet because. Now, my wife likes to celebrate Valentine's Day. Now, when she was there, I told her when we first got together, I don't do that. That's just something for the man to get some money from you on another holiday. You got to come out your pocket. So I gave her that.
And you
whole
go home. I don't mean to cut you off. And then you go home and get the same cootie you got yesterday.
Right. And the day before, and the day before, and
I ain't saying I don't
But
want
maybe
it,
if you
though.
did it a little different, the cootie would be a little different on that one day.
No, man, because I get to the end. So we've been
telling you.
together for a long time. It ain't too many different ways I'm gonna get that cootie. But
I know that's right.
but like when you really love somebody, you show them just because you show them every day. Like, if the people who really take Valentine's Day that serious, like, oh, you got to do something, they lacking something.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, they lacking something.
Yeah, because I feel like if you ain't showed me no love in the last 2 months, what is the day gonna change?
What's that one day gonna do for you?
You never know.
Because I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and still be.
That one day can change something. That's the day you coming with everything.
P. Glow said that's why she loved them all.
Love, so many things I got.
So that means it's Valentine's Day, so you being good today.
Who?
You.
No.
At least be honest.
Girl, I tell them every day, I know you done got in trouble after the show. I know. The goal is not for your head to be between the washer and the dryer, but I feel like he coming here with the goal every week.
But
to
you heard what he
jump
said.
down.
No, but
there.
what's the name? At
the
the end of the day, like I'm vintage right now.
I got you.
You feel
I
me?
got
Like
you.
Right.
who I am. Like when you with somebody that understands what you doing in this. Like I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. Nobody really have to know my status anyway. Like who cares if you know what I'm doing or not? I should be able to say what I want to say when I'm on the radio. It's like you get what I'm trying to say. We up here to entertain at the end of the day. If I'm not able to be myself and entertain, there's no reason to be with you or entertain you.
See,
true.
that was a nugget. That was a nugget
true.
because
That is.
y'all don't understand, honey.
Factual.
I hears it, baby. Do you hear me? I hears it. I hears it. I hears it about time. You ain't never got no time. Yeah, look, duh. I ain't got but 24 hours. I feel like that ain't even enough. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
not.
And then on top of that, I got kids, and I feel like the same way I invest in me and my dreams and my goals, they got goals too. And my kids is active, if not more active than me, and they mess is expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want your child to be great, but as they elevate, like when they say it's an investment. Let me tell you something. I joke with my son all the time, and he'd be like, I said, when you go to the NFL, just pay me back with season passes.
I know that's right.
I better be able to. Now, by that time, your mama already is tired.
So
I don't want. You ain't got to have me standing on the sideline. Let mama get a seat, but I want to be right there. And I want. Do you hear me? And I want to have a season outside of that. I don't care. I don't care how many women you have. Nothing. But you, your wives, anybody better know that mama got this seat. She got this pass, and she gonna be at every game sitting in this seat right here. Okay. And I'm good, because let me tell you something. This joker gets a lot of money, and this is invested in him, and he don't got not one job.
Let's go.
Do you hear me? And he eat better than me. He bigger than me. He dressed better than me. I told y'all, my baby girl was, we was having a conversation about, kids, and she was coming off her punishment, and she walking around here with a weed popping like a... No job. She should. No job.
As she should.
Do you hear me?
The kids ain't got nothing to do with what's going on.
Well,
nothing to do with that. I'm gonna make sure mine got everything.
And we always say I'm trying to make sure my kids don't even know the mud to get it out of.
I'm telling you.
Because I don't know where, as I have been able to research other, like, not really religious, but other races and stuff. Like, I don't know where this came at. When you get 18, you got to get out. Because I tell my kids all the time, the dumbest thing I said was, I can't wait to grow up. Do you hear me? As a kid, that was the dumbest thing I said. Adulting is ghetto.
Like, can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
How many kids you got?
Like, for real?
Yeah. That you know of, that you claim?
Well, seeing as I ain't been getting no income, if I'm getting some income tax, I got 4 kids.
Okay, you got 4.
I got 4.
How many you got?
2.
You got kids?
3 boys.
I got 8.
You got 8?
Hey,
snap, I'm doing good.
Listen. At 18, get out. Get out. I got 8. Get out. Get all the way out. Hopefully, I have prepared you and had you ready, but go, bye.
It's crazy. I actually,
but you know what?
Actually, right here.
Your kids
they here.
I think your kids will be equipped to get out.
Yeah, hopefully.
Your kids are well mannered. Your kids are respectable. Now, I don't care what they do around y'all, but what I'm saying is,
you don't know them.
No, it's because
they different with us.
The reason is because I really have interacted with their kids. Not all of them, but I have interacted with their kids in front of them and away from them.
Because some of them,
you know
grown
what I'm saying,
now.
And
you don't know
kids,
the grown ones.
But they grown. They grown.
They grown. Once you grown, it don't count no more.
Right. I'm saying
make your
that
own decisions.
Right. It don't fall back on you.
The ones in your house, the ones I have interacted with in front of you and away from you, they're respectable. And you know how, come on, we done seen some kids out there at that track.
Oh, yeah.
That turns up when they ain't in front of their parents. You see the real them when their parents ain't away.
Oh, yeah.
So I let it be known. Like when people be telling me, oh, Maj respectable, Maj a good kid. I'm like, thank you. Because that let me know he ain't out there embarrassing me. Because I know. Because he going to turn up. Look at his parents. He going to turn up. But it just let me know he not out there embarrassing me. And in this day and time, that would matter.
Right.
Because parents out here acting like they don't even know their kids got a gun in their book bag. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I take my kids to school in the morning.
See, the parents
and I'm
know.
praying now that they are able to be picked up.
They know. They know. They just don't want. They just don't want to look stupid when they get caught.
Okay, we won't even gonna jump into this conversation, but let's jump into this right quick. I feel like with our generation, it's like kids raising kids. We don't have grandmamas no more.
We don't.
Yeah, mine do too. Thank
That
you.
just sound like I just trying to drop kids off.
No, I don't. I'm
Y'all
gonna
somebody to watch the
step in
kids.
on this
Go
one
ahead.
because
You talking about
I'm the parent that
ain't
don't
grandma,
have no
right?
help. I'm the parent. My husband is there, but I don't get no help from family. My mama don't help. My in-laws don't help. I'm doing this. It is us.
But
so,
why?
Because that's what they choose to. My mama living her best life. She don't want she
Mama
was a good mother,
Mama
but
said she raised you.
yeah,
That's
but
the
my
same
grandma
thing
raised
that
me
Jody
too.
put out the house.
My grandma was there for me though. My grandma helped raise me. My grandma raised 5 of her 7 grandchildren, and I was the oldest one, so I was in there helping her. No, at this point in time, we were never meant to raise these kids on our own. Yeah, we might have had them, but we were supposed to have a village. That's what the village was created for. This world don't understand that. We got too many grandparents out here trying to live their best life, and again,
I was about to say the grandparents in the club too.
Yeah, no,
the
they
grandparents
are.
need a babysitter.
Y'all better
too.
go home. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all wilding. Matter of fact, y'all right. Cause my kids right here.
So, that is awesome.
Yeah,
But once
they
again-
do come show love. Happy Valentine's Day, little vintages. Look,
So,
hey, handsome.
once again on the grandparent tip, I am a grandparent. Like I said, some of my kids are grown, so the way I go about it, I get my grandson when I do help. Because I'm just a family oriented guy. I love my kids.
I
right?
can
I was about to
feel
say,
that,
you had your
His
grandchild.
demeanor is
though.
like I can tell like he the pops. He ain't got to say much. He just look at you.
Right.
Like yeah, all right. Pops ain't playing right now.
Took
Like
years
he
to
too
cultivate
calm.
that.
Like I'm scared of calm people. I'm not scared of the people that
Right, yeah.
extra. Yeah.
So I do, but it's all a choice, because if I felt like my daughter was trying to force my grandson off on me, I would have a problem with that.
Right.
But like I do choose to be very active in his life. But some of these folks, like you said, they just trying to get out to the club. They just want to drop somebody off. They're like, hey, I'm not going for that.
Right.
I'm not
I'm
going
not
for
that baby.
that. No.
And for that, like I understand that part.
Right.
Being
What if
the
I-
parent that's not trying to drop my kids off, like I just need help. I work a lot. I work 12 to 15 hours a day in the studio. I'm trying to get it out the mud because I got 3 of them and they depend on me. They depend on what I'm bringing in to get ahead. And so the fact that I can't be there, I need somebody I trust to be there to guide my children, because at the end of the day, I see my kids when I send them off to school, and a lot of times I don't see them again till they wake up the next morning because I get home so late.
Right.
So in that instance, I need my family to step in and be a little bit more. They choose not to. And they're missing out, and the grandkids see that. I tell my mama all the time, I wish grandma was still here, because baby, when I tell you right now, Renee would never. And my mama can't stand that. She gets mad, and I be like, I love you, but it's the truth.
And that was I feel like our grandmas was like, ain't nobody watching my grandbabies. I don't care what you do. You drop my grandbabies off right here.
My grandma didn't trust
You know
nobody.
what I'm saying? And my mama is one of 10 kids. My mama is the same way. The only time that she'll be like, if I say he going with his dad or his granny, then she don't say nothing. Anybody outside of that, it's like, why he going over there? What he going over there for? He can stay here, or you can drop him off here. I'm like, I don't have nothing to do. This is something he wants to do. Like, but I see a lot of situations where, like you said, there are not grandmas around that, got that help, that they don't have that help from their grandma or from their mama, because they mama out turned up, or they mama out. Now, I do have one friend that all her mama do is travel. In that situation, I can't fault her though. She done retired. She done worked. I think she did 30 years at the post office. That woman deserved to travel in the world and live her life. You know what I'm saying? It was 30 years she didn't get to.
So check this though. You absolutely right. But when we were younger, I know when I was younger, grandma was like 60.
Yeah.
Grandma's 40 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you right. You right.
Yeah.
Some grandmas are 30 now. Huh?
Yeah. I hope
So
not.
like, yeah, they out doing their thing because they not 60.
Right.
Yeah, you right.
They still doing they in that space right there.
I ain't gonna lie, some of them 60. Get y'all kids. Get y'all grandkids so we can do the nasty on this Tuesday. We trying to do the nasty.
We trying to hump out here on this good. It ain't even hump day, but this week got an extra hump day in it.
This be the day you be mad at your kids. Just go to bed. Just It's the last time I'm gonna tell you.
You know, for no reason
For
too.
no reason. Just,
They know when you about. They know. I don't care what nobody say. Kids know.
well, I got all the tricks. Yes, melatonin. I got all the tricks.
Yes, sir.
Melatonin don't work no more.
Man, the gummies, man. You
I know
can't give them one. You gotta give them two.
You ever seen the movie The
In my
Zohan?
case, I gone ahead and bust out 4 because that little one had like he don't do nothing.
You ever seen The Zohan?
The who?
The movie is called The Zohan.
Yeah.
You remember how he just squeezed in the kid?
We know that trick.
That's what you got to do sometimes.
Well,
oh, man,
I'm
need to
gonna tell
learn that
you,
one.
mine gon' they gonna get me every time. I can't outstay woke them jokers. I can't. They trying to be
hang.
when the sun come up. That's when they want to lay down.
This all you got to
And
do,
honey,
depending the age. Cocoa melon.
look, I'm way,
Cocoa melon will
I'm
get
way
you
past
through.
Cocoa Melon. I just told you, I got 13 and 14. I'm way past Cocoa Melon.
You more like
They
Netflix.
twerking and playing
Oh,
Call
no,
of
13
Duty.
and 14
like,
is going down. I
they
don't care.
twerking and playing Call of Duty. Ain't
I
nothing
don't care what
Cocoa
you-
Melon can do for
I
them.
don't, at 13, 14, I don't care what you hear. You should have been in bed.
And that's on period.
2, 3, 4. You got to watch
Look.
them. 13 is
What you
going
mean?
down.
And this
With a
generation-
13-year-old, y'all got it.
In this generation,
For real, you better go on in there. And it's all boys too. Y'all better go on in here. Just don't break nothing, and I'll holler at y'all.
That's how I watch kids. As long as ain't nobody hurt or nothing broken.
Right.
you
we
know
having
what?
A good day.
A lot of men do. They watch kids by the noise.
Yeah, because
If something drop, then they like, y'all, what y'all
No.
doing back there?
If something drop, I'm good. I just listen for the cry. It's when you quiet. That's when it's
Yeah.
on.
Oh yeah,
Right.
that's when
Soon
you
as
know
you
they
get
up to
quiet-
something when they get
Yo,
quiet.
what you doing? Then they come out. They let you see what they doing. They did something crazy. It's water running. It's everything.
Right.
It's messed up.
Perfect example. My middle baby got 5 stitches in his eyebrow last night because he wanted to be playing basketball in the house at the neighbor house. Like so, but you're not supposed to be playing ball in the house, and they
Right.
come home crying. I'm leaking. I bet you are. You're not supposed to be playing in the house.
Right.
Now you know why I said that.
You know what? And I tell my son, what you don't understand is your mistakes are so expensive to me.
Yes, God.
Oh yes.
You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, you want to
But
fall
kids
and
they gotta make mistakes though.
yeah, they got to.
Yeah,
but
but
why they
kids,
got to
it
be
wasn't no
so?
cost us
Because we
nothing.
did. Think about when you was a kid. Like now, when I watch my kids, I be like, yo, bro, I used to give my mama hell.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
so, you know, like I kind of accept it. Like me personally, I just feel like I'm gonna show my kids everything before anybody else have a chance to show them.
That's me.
Like you know what I'm saying? And
That's me.
That's just how
I
look at
really
it.
like people. Some tells me sometimes like, oh, you too open to with your kids, and that's fine. But I was the only child, and everything I found out, it was like when I jumped off the porch. But these kids, as soon as they open up their phone, everything exposed to them on right there on the internet, right on their phones, everything. It wasn't that easy for me. What my kids will not do is be out here trying to figure it out with their friends that don't know nothing.
Right.
You're gonna have an open conversation with me to where you're not gonna feel judged. You're not gonna feel like you're gonna get in trouble. If something is bothering you, like we all know, everybody that knows, my baby girl is not mine. She done been through enough.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? If she can't talk to me, what am I there for? What, you know what I'm saying? She's a 14-year-old girl who does not have her mom.
Well, she does have a mom.
I am
'cause you're
37
there.
years
That's a fact.
old and
Like,
could
you
not
can't even say
imagine
that.
not having my mom. Which is why I chose to make. I don't choose no difference in between her and Maj. I make sure like they both feel the same love, because if the shoe was on the other foot, her mama would have done the exact same thing. You get what I'm saying? But I want her, any feeling she's having, I want you to feel like that you can come talk to me about it. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to judge you, or I'm not going to go run and tell somebody for you to get in trouble. Like, you can talk to me. Because what people don't understand is, yeah, they kids, but they people, they got feelings too. They go through stuff too.
When we was, I don't care about none of that. When I was a kid, I ain't had no feelings.
That's
You
not
weren't
why
allowed
you
to
ain't got
have
none
them.
now.
You had 'em.
You couldn't have. You
had 'em, but you
when we
weren't-
Where'd you
was-
grow up at?
when we
You
was
weren't allowed
kids,
to express
I'm from
Exactly.
Brooklyn.
You had them, but you couldn't express
No,
them.
different
Not
environment.
in
Our
Right.
parents
Right.
wasn't. Our parents wasn't hearing none of that. You could be dead right. You couldn't even talk back to your parents.
Right, but
No,
that
you
didn't change the
couldn't.
fact that you had feelings. You had them.
Oh,
You
no.
just you didn't have a safe space to
No, but
express
that made
them.
me not. That made me not have feelings. A
Right.
lot of a lot of
I can
parents
see
raised
that.
us to be like that. Like that's why now, like with my kids, like I observe a lot. I'm not the person that this like scream at them or tell them. You got to see what they into.
Right.
Like, you know, I always did music. Like, I probably would have been skyrocketed if I had the support from my family. But just as being a grown-up, you don't watch what your kids are really interested in. You put what you never did onto them.
Right.
A lot of parents did that. Like, oh, I wanted to be a doctor. Hey, you should be a doctor. They try to live their dreams through you instead of watching what your kid is good at. If they're an artist, it's like, all right, I'm going to buy you paint. I'm going to buy... Who knows? You might be the best artist. Like, they don't want you to do that. They tell you to go to work.
Right.
That's why we broke.
Yeah.
It's our parents' fault. It's the truth. Because they didn't know what was really going on. I watched them say, oh, you need to get a job. Why? I watched you work right now. I watched my mama work until she died. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like,
I definitely get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got to pay attention to, like, what they gravitate towards, and we got to nurture that. That's definitely a fact. And bouncing over what you said, Chanel, about, you know, you got to let your kids know what's going on, and you don't want them to find out like secondhand through one of their ignorant friends, because
they don't know nothing either.
They end up spending more time with their friends than they do with their family.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially people working all day, you come home, they've been around their peers all day long. So I tell my son, I got one son, his name is JoJo. He's rather small. Okay, he's he's very small, so he always has. I feel like he has a Napoleon complex, and he always feels like people are picking on him. So I tell him, you know, kids are mean at school. So
yes, the kids are.
Right,
they are.
Brutal.
I was mean in school.
That's the word I was looking for. They are brutal.
Because I had a lot because of my mother. So like, you get what I'm trying to say, like. We taught to clown each other.
Yeah,
it's like we don't just come outside and do that. We taught to clown each other
because that's what the older kids are doing to us. When we grow up, we just pick up the same thing.
And then mothers is like, oh, if this kid come with every pair of Jordan to come out, and then you come with some Bobos on, it's like,
yeah, it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
For example, with my son, the reason, me and my son's father, we like the best of friends, but it's because we have done this co-parenting thing so good. We
dog.
What was that for, Vintage? Vintage, what was that?
I don't know where that came from.
That sounds like.
Well, y'all do not go off of Vintage reaction, okay?
I was like, damn,
I really don't.
Like,
look, I really don't know nothing. I don't even. I swear to God, I don't know nothing. I don't know why. Because I don't know. Every time I hear that, it just sounds crazy.
But look, you haven't seen
like a BS radar.
You haven't seen us. You haven't seen us interact, but. If you see us interact, a lot of people sometimes don't even know that's my baby daddy. I'm for it. No, right. She good. Right. But a lot of people, if you see us interact, a lot of people don't even know that's my baby daddy until they actually like see all three of us around. You get what I'm saying? But the reason is because my son and I say he a daddy's boy, but he say he a mama's boy. But with me, I always see my son as like, that's my baby. You know what I'm saying? He talks to me, but he more open with his daddy. Mm-hmm. He have more real talk with his daddy. Mm-hmm. And his daddy is the type of man, like, if you know Jamar getting it. I ain't gonna sit here. Y'all know my baby daddy. I ain't even gonna sit here and flex on him. That boy get into the bag. You know what I'm saying? And because he didn't have much as a child, he likes to give to kids. Mm-hmm. But like, when he do it in front of his kids. But then on the way home, he'll talk to them and let them know, like, yeah, I got it now. But as a child, I didn't have anything. So that's why we're helping other kids, whether they have it or not. We're helping them because I got where I am from somebody helping me. Like, he always have them real talks with them after letting them know, like, yeah, we just did that or I just did that, but that's not a flex.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like we have those real talk with our kids because whether we admit it or not, social media and music is raising these kids.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? And so
they raising our black women too.
My kids will see a lot of money. Like my baby girl, she'll joke sometime like, oh yeah, I'm popping, I'm Chanel Monáe daughter. You know what I'm saying? And it's cute, but you know what I'm saying? No. You know what I'm saying? They'll see a lot of money and just think, oh, they just supposed to have money, or they just because it's money, just supposed to do this. But yeah, you are, but you're gonna learn how the same way My baby daddy had to build his cleaning business up from the ground. He used to clean buildings, like them tall buildings downtown. He used to hang from them and clean windows for somebody else's business. But COVID came, he started his cleaning business, and he got contracts.
I definitely understand that, but like me personally, I feel like that's the issue right now. I feel like we need to change that mentality. Like, I don't want my kids to know any like struggle. Like,
right.
Like, you get on trying to say like,
exactly.
No, I'm not saying
but
you.
That's why I'm saying that, because since he had to build that up from the ground, you know, how I built Chanel Monet up from the ground. They haven't seen that work. But as they get older, because I'm leaving my kids a legacy. I'm not leaving my kids no bills. Right. So that means my kids is gonna be left residual income, making money when they sleep. So they don't know the struggle of that. They just know money. But people will get money, and you still have, like with me, when I got money, my parents was in corporate America. I did entrepreneurship. You can make the money, but ain't nobody tell you what to do with it when you make it. Mm-hmm. You got to pay taxes. You got to invest. You got to save. Like, it's components to making this money. But they're gonna just have money. They're not gonna know the hard work, the struggle of having that money. They're just gonna know how to build and keep money. So that's why I'm like, that's one of the things we both agree on, putting that in our kids, because anything could happen. Look at COVID. Mm-hmm. Even CEOs was getting unemployment. Mm-hmm. The whole world.
I ain't gonna lie, that was lit. We need that one more time.
But guess what? But before COVID,
they said they shot down
every
the
last
UFO.
one of us,
get some stimulus.
because we of that age. Before COVID, every last one of us, if we didn't believe in it, we was taught job security. But COVID showed everybody it ain't no job security. It's what you secure.
Right.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Come to Millennium Print Group. It's job security over there. We worked through the whole pandemic. I ain't have a day off.
It was fire. Hey, look, man, COVID, like, I'm gonna tell you one thing COVID did. COVID made everybody mean. It made the entire population nasty and mean and impersonal and not want to deal with each other. Customer service went straight through the toilet when COVID hit.
I will agree.
Customer service was down before that.
But it got worse.
Unless you go to Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is the only place.
Chick-fil-A.
Every single time I go to that.
They're the only place.
And look,
shout out Chick-fil-A.
They stand outside, and you never see nobody proud. They be happy, boy.
One time, real quick, Chick-fil-A, me and Vintage just gave you the vicious plug, so
send them coupons in.
We're expecting some sort of compensation. Wink, wink.
But going
Chanel
off of
too,
because
mine's go on it.
All right.
Don't worry, sis. You know how we do. If I got it, you got it. We good.
Let's go.
Don't worry about it.
I think COVID taught me more of the hustle. Like, I've had it in me, right?
But
my children have really been able to watch me build myself from the ground up. My kids watch me go through nail school. My kids watch me start my business. They watch me purchase my LLC. Like, I'm getting ready to bring my 13-year-old in to be my assistant to handle like my admin like stuff on the weekends, because I need to teach him that work ethic, because nobody else is about to teach him that. The schools are not teaching them that no more. The work field is not teaching them that no more.
They don't even got cursed in school.
I ain't gonna lie, school never taught you anything.
I don't know. I had some teachers though. They
you had some teachers that were good people, but school, like, as far as what they taught us.
No, not school. I'm saying, like, but you had some teachers that was really involved. I was in extracurricular activities, so I had teachers who were with me and really.
Yeah, I had some teachers that really inspired me to get that diploma, baby.
But now
like, how many times have you ever used X minus Y equals 3 squared in life?
Funny that you say this. So back in school, right, I hated art class. Hated it. I remember my teacher, Miss Coates. If y'all see Miss Coates, tell her right now I still can't stand her. I used to come home, Miss Coates.
We hate you, Miss Coates.
No, I couldn't stand her. And I used to come home and she would call my mama often, like at least 2-3 times a week. Miss Poole, Courtney's in this class. She's not doing what she's supposed to. She feel like all she need to do is file some papers. I said, well, Miss Coates, I don't draw. I'm never going to need to draw any of this in my life. So why do I need to sit here and be doing this? Told my mama, I said, Mom, tell her to quit calling you. Just tell her to let me grade some papers, give me an A in class, we're gonna be straight. Here I am, 20 years later, and I'm happy to learn how to draw on a canvas. And my mama literally came back to me and she said, I thought you said you weren't gonna need this in life. Yeah. I wasn't gonna need it. I was gonna need math. I was finna do something with numbers. I was good.
But I will say one thing I wish they would put in the curriculum, if they even just put it in high school, is credit.
They need that in school.
I feel like
they need a class on that in school.
I feel like credit, because now that's what our society is based on.
But see, that's one of them, like, and here's a touchy subject. That's one of those life lessons that your parents are supposed to teach you.
Right, but I feel like our parents ain't know.
Right.
Yeah,
but just like, you know, in the value, some of the values you're supposed to learn as you're growing up. If you're a man, you're supposed to learn how to take care of a family, how to provide. Credit is a part of that because it's so important in our society. So, like myself, I knew nothing about credit. My mother, my dad, whenever he was around,
and
I knew
that's what I'm
zero
saying.
about credit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we're not even gonna go in the race, but certain people, they just
no, you're right. We can talk about it.
No, because I don't want to be I never want to be politically incorrect, because I don't see color, so that doesn't bother me. I respect the person. Like,
yeah,
you feel
me too.
It doesn't matter. I don't care if you gay, this and that. I'm not saying like that has nothing to do with me. I respect people. If I respect your energy, your vibe, and what you talking about, like, I respect you right now, and we know each other for today. But the stuff that you say, like, it lets me know, like,
well, your mental
vibes. Like, you got a great vibe. Like,
I respect that completely. But the bottom line is, Chad has a 750 and Antoine has a 430.
Yeah,
that's the fact of the matter.
Vince has got about a 470.
That's true. That's true. And I feel like because they do have such good credit, and they do have
they're taught though.
But they're also teaching, because they're taught. It's been brought down from generations.
Exactly.
Because they're taking over property.
Exactly.
They're taking over.
That's
businesses.
What I'm trying to say.
They're
they
taking
don't know.
over.
That's what I was trying to say earlier. They don't know what getting it out the mud is. Like us, we always want our kids to know where we came from. No, why?
They claim that's because they'll appreciate it more.
No, you won't. Because you won't. I'm going to appreciate seeing you win. It's going to make me win. That's that you are who you around.
Right.
If you live in the suburbs, you become a doctor or lawyer. If you live in the hood, you play basketball or sell drugs.
Right.
Like, you get what I'm trying to say. It's the environment you grow up in. So to be like, I want them to know where I got that from. It's like, I want my kids to know failure. I don't want them to know that.
I wouldn't want my son to go through anything I went through, because, like, it's all good. You know Joe the coach. A lot of people know Jozeemo the entertainer, but a lot of people, older people, remember a movie called Welcome to Durham. So a lot of people know me before this. When
I was gonna bring that up too.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was on Welcome to Durham.
You were in the movie?
Yeah. It was like a documentary on street life in Durham, and it was all bad. Like,
because you went viral.
It was about you?
It was about street life, and I
So you was Mike Tyson?
Yeah,
I was active.
Yeah, we got into the conversation. He's from Chicago, but he was raised in Durham.
That's why I respect.
So he a Durhamite. He a Durhamite for now. I'm gonna say that, but he's from Chicago.
Right.
They don't have to talk like that, and you can tell.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm actually outside, but I'm respectful. So
he went. Vintage, let me put you on a little game, because you know I'm the one that be doing the research and stuff, right?
Yeah,
I kind of knew this
are.
way back though, but he went viral
several times.
I'm about to bring
for
up
what?
a time.
Viral for what though? What, you got an OnlyFans?
I'ma say
I wish,
okay,
man, I had some money for real.
You know how they say them keyboard thugs? Let's just say he ain't here for the social media keyboard thugs.
It's cool when they do.
So did you have an episode where somebody was running their mouth at you and you kind of laid them out in the parking lot?
Yeah, so a cat was talking crazy on the internet.
Where was this at?
Listen, this was in Hillsborough, North Carolina.
Okay.
I was I just did a little vacation in the feds. I just came home. I was laying low, and while I was on, for lack of a better term, while I was on probation, I felt like a couple of people had gotten a little too familiar with me. So one dude crossed me in a way I didn't like it, and the minute I got off probation, I went to go holler at him. He was doing all this woofing on the internet. I went to go see him, and somebody happened to catch it on video, and next thing you know, it was on World Star, and
yes, sir.
That was it.
Well, I ain't catch it on Facebook because Facebook wasn't as big as it is now, but I caught it on World Star.
Stuff like that.
And when I realized that when you was coaching Marge, and I realized I put the 2 and 2 together. I told Jamal, I said, "Oh, he ain't about to play with him. he ain't about to play with him."
So
you know how folks talk behind the scenes. I said, "Oh no, he ain't about to play with him. We ain't about to waste our money this year.
So
he really about to get that training."
I really took something negative, like, you know what I'm saying? That was me blowing off steam. Not proud of it, but you know.
God damn.
But like I took it and I used it, and then I just started doing the comedy videos once I had the social media platform because people was checking for me.
That's crazy.
Right,
He hit somebody so hard, he just became funny.
Yeah. So, real talk. Next thing you know, I was on World Star for comedy. I was on The Shade Room.
Yeah.
I was on This Is 50. So like my videos just started getting picked up, and Jozeemo across the board, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok.
Yeah, y'all definitely, y'all know how we are here. Y'all follow him, run up them follows, run up them streams. Like, he funny, y'all. He is funny, though.
Jozeemo
And
across the board.
it's not just him. He pulled his family into it. And if you know them, like, yeah, you know how you see people on camera. That's why, like I say, that's why we do cocktails and conversations, because the people you look up to, people you respect, you ought to know them. You know what I'm saying? And like, I actually interact with them outside of this. Yes,
right.
You know, it was, I'm not gonna lie, yes, it was an easy phone call because I know them.
Right.
You know, I have their number. It wasn't no inbox, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know them. And they are the same way all the time. Y'all, and I forgot to drop the number. We do got a caller. If you want to call in and join in this conversation, 919-899-9305.
Long as your name ain't Jeanette.
Hey, Jeanette, do not call up here
Welcome.
again.
Oh, you live 93.5 with
With
Chanel
Chanel
and Vintage.
Vintage.
Who we speaking with?
Yo, what up, what up? Yo, this Black Storm. Listen, shout out
Hey,
to Josie.
Oh, Storm, what's up, my G?
Yo, what up to Josie? Listen, I just seen, I didn't
Yo,
forget,
Black,
but
you
I
make
was so
what you
out
doing
here
for
working.
Valentine's Day? You kissing?
Yo, cheers.
Now, Black just got the new store popping.
Yes,
Black
shout
is
out
doing
to
big
That's
things,
It,
man.
the Selfie Museum coming to Pennsylvania.
Let's
Shout
baby.
out, shout out my brother. We about to let me just borrow some
I
money.
need a selfie. I need to be the first one in there taking pictures. You already know what it is.
Yo,
Storm.
Joe.
Shout out my brother, man. He out here doing big things. You know what I'm saying? God keep blessing him so that he can keep blessing me.
Yes, sir. That's why I got to learn how to be humble like him.
Yo, listen, yo, Chanel, I love you. Yo, Vintage, you know I love you. Josie, you know we go way back over 10, 15 years, family. You know, Durham, Bull City native, North Carolina vet, you feel me? Shout out to the boy Jozeemo, for real. Love is love, baby.
Much love, Storm.
And please, you know I got to do this all the
time.
time. Please give my girlfriend some love, bro.
She in here running around somewhere in here, but you know, I seen y'all on the joint. I was like, nah, I gotta shout y'all out real quick. You know what I'm saying?
You know it's always, love. You know it's always love, and I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all keep it up. You know I'm there for the grand opening, so don't forget to drop that. You know, to give me the details. You know I'm there.
I got you. I love y'all. Be
All
good.
right, love later.
Yo, my mic, nothing is plugged up this whole time.
No, the mic play. That's not the mic. That's
No,
just
it's
something
not.
else.
And you definitely on, because we could definitely hear you, baby.
Right there.
You definitely
my
on.
headphones ain't plugged in.
Right there.
Look, we definitely hear you, baby.
On top of
Okay,
it.
so for Miss Courtney, Jozeemo, y'all ready for the smoke?
Let's get it.
You
what's
ready
up?
for the hot seat?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how we start this thing off.
I'm mad at myself.
Well, I think we already know that. We usually started off, are you single, taken, or none of our business? But we know that you both are married. So we're going to have some fun. It's Valentine's Day. We might need to teach some people how to keep their man, because I tell you, honey, I can't keep no man like a little boy can't keep his
hold on.
drawers out the middle of the floor.
Hold on. I did it another week, man. You know what I'm saying? Cute coat vintage.
Oh yeah. Y'all know Vintage go put it on. Go ahead. You know Vintage go put it on. Not cute coat Vintage though. Okay. That's
Go,
a new
Vince. It's
one.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. I don't even got no red on. Look.
Listen.
Split though. I got a blue and a black jean on that one time.
Let's go, man.
It's Valentine's Day. Y'all heard him low key say it ain't his status ain't none of y'all business, which means I'm gonna go ahead and tell on him. The whole row over there is taking the night. Stay out his inbox. It's cute coat Vintage, but stay out his inbox, okay? He done called it cute coat. Okay, put it on then, boy. But okay, so what is your favorite position? I'm talking to both of y'all. What
Courtney,
y'all
what you
looking at
looking
each
at
other
me
for?
for?
It's two of y'all up here. We talking to both of y'all
Missionary
tonight.
with one leg on their shoulder, on his shoulder, the other leg wrapped around his waist, baby. And I like to have him watch it while I play with it and let me just.
That's not.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
You
Don't
want
play
it
with
to know.
it.
That's the favorite. And
Oh,
second runner up is
dang.
them back shots, baby, because
That's
I got
not
3
even-
boys for a reason. Okay.
Courtney,
Okay.
that's not even missionary. That's
Well,
like
we're gonna call it what it is.
It's
tonight,
called-
and it was,
That's
it was
called the
missionary for
guitar.
me.
it's called
Okay.
the guitar.
That's called the
okay.
guitar.
I like to play.
That's called the guitar.
I like to play the
Because you
instruments.
play with the string and the leg is
Whatever,
up.
I like all of
Vintage just
that.
named that the guitar. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play
No,
with it. Don't play.
watch me play with it. I likes that.
No. Me too.
I likes that.
I
Watch
ain't gonna lie,
me
that
play
do-
We
with
done
it.
named it. Okay,
That do
so
it for
Courtney's
me.
favorite position is the guitar. Okay,
I'll take
The
it.
I'm about to
guitar.
try that.
Okay, please do.
Okay. You're not getting out of this, Mr. Jozeemo. I
I
can't
ain't gonna
call
lie,
you coach
it
tonight.
made Josie sweat. Just he ain't sweat though.
I did come a little sweat because I might have some players listening. But I'm gonna put y'all up on game. I like I got the fake knee, right? So I can't do a whole bunch of tussling. I don't even like you to throw it back. Just lay on your stomach and let me do what I'm gonna do. I get on the back from behind.
Oh, no, that's that baby
You
position.
gotta put that.
That's why you got 18.
Look, you gotta take the pillow, right? You gotta take the pillow and put it right up under.
Yes,
the,
sir, and
right,
it
right
looks
there.
like-
They get them the little arch right
Yeah.
there. Then
Yeah.
if they play with it, that's what.
Yeah.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with
You
it.
talking
And then
about
you
some?
did,
You
though.
ain't trying to do a lot of tussling.
Tussling.
Duh, that is deep in
Don't
your
run.
gut,
Don't run.
baby.
Don't
Do you
run.
hear me?
Don't run.
That's that.
That's that
I
you
love
need
you.
$40.
2004.
No, that's that you need $40. Don't move. Don't run. That's that. Don't take it. Take it. That's that Nate. That's that Nate. We gonna call it that
Yo, he
Nate.
said that's what you need $40.
That's that
I know
Don't
that's
play with
right.
it. Don't play
Oh,
with it.
boy.
Don't play
Oh,
with it.
boy.
Don't play with it.
That's that Nate.
Okay,
Baby.
so
I'm just mad at how he's sweating, but she blushing.
Because
We've
she
been,
know
we've
what
been
that
married for
she
years,
said-
baby. Shouldn't no blushing be happening?
She said, "Nah, you don't know what that stomach
but
do.
what I was
that
but
stomach do something different."
but you know what? If
She
you
not
know
used to the
them,
public eye though.
if you know them outside of this, like their relationship is so fun.
Oh,
They are like
I love
they're so fun. Like the same energy you see.
What's
And
that?
that's what I love. What?
fun in relationship. What is that?
You better watch them because let me tell you
No,
something.
I'm not saying them. That exists.
Yes,
Fun in
yes.
relationship? No,
When
I'm just- I'm just joking.
when I
I'm just
genuinely
joking.
see them out,
I'm just joking.
they look like friends.
Family, do you know how long it took to get to that point?
I'm sure. I'm
like,
sure.
It was a struggle.
it's a struggle.
It's a fuck. Excuse me. It's a struggle.
It's all right. We got the 4-second
sorry.
button. We got the
I
4
hit it.
second.
I got him. I got
Can I
him.
curse just so you can bring it back?
No, no.
But we got that. Thank God.
but that's what it. But that's another thing. Like a relationship takes work.
Yes, it does.
It's not always good days. It's not always
It's not
sunshine and rainbows and blue
It's not always
skies.
good
definitely
years.
not.
Whoa, boy.
Right,
Oh, boy.
right. But that's what I'm saying. It's life ain't either though.
No, it's not.
So that's what, like, for me, I'm getting into my age of where I want to fall in love with the same person over and over again. I want to get it right with the same person over and over again.
Get it right.
Get it right or
We're
wrong.
not accepting none of
But
that.
I'ma
this
say
year.
right
It's
because we've been
2023.
getting it
we better
wrong.
be getting it right.
Right. But what I'm saying is I want to do all of that with the same person. Oh, because y'all know I stay up here all the time. I can move on with grace and mercy, but that's my problem. I can move on, baby.
You know what it is?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is, and I'm gonna be completely honest. We have to be realistic of what a relationship is really about. Do people want a relationship or do they want ownership? It's a big difference.
Exactly.
And a lot of people don't understand
Exactly.
it. So when you want a relationship,
Preach.
as opposed to ownership, then nobody's perfect. You're not always going to be happy. So if everybody got a certain amount of crap with them, whose crap can you deal with?
Yep.
See, I can deal with
What
her
I
crap.
said. What I
It
said
took
last
me a long
week.
time too.
What I said acceptance, and they called
Acceptance.
Yes, because I said that. I said last week. I said I could love anything. I said I love my PlayStation. If my PlayStation break, I will cry. Grown men, yo, you is bucking. You feel me? So like, you could love anything, But if I can't accept who you are, I can't be with you.
Exactly.
I have to be able to accept you. You ever been with somebody and you just woke up and you just looked at them and they was just eating, and you be like, I hate the way they eat.
Right. I just can't do this.
Yeah,
man.
once they start doing stuff like, I hear how she chew gum.
Oh my God. You can find any kind of reason to be upset.
She cut her
Oh my
toenails.
God.
Cricket.
Yeah, they crooked. I don't like her toes.
But it's a give and take. And see, okay, like for me, like you said, yes, I'm looking for a relationship, but I'm looking for a partnership.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
It's not
That's
all
exactly
about
what it is. It's a partnership.
It's not about the picket fence, yo. It's about who can you actually build with.
Right.
Who can you do life with?
Right.
Exactly.
Right. Because life everybody. And it life
Life be
everybody life be life.
Yeah.
And it life everybody different, but in the midst of all HE double hockey sticks outside, can I please come inside and build and get peace with you?
Right. In the midst of hell, can you be my peace?
Right.
Can I be your peace?
Right.
So we're gonna fight it when we walk out these doors.
Right.
But when we step in these doors, if my house is not my peace,
it can't happen.
It can't. Like there's no way you can't keep doing this. Like
those are the people who end up on Lifetime.
Yes, it is. And I
With a
think
miniseries.
that
Well, guess where I'm going.
We Snap. They done like for real.
I'm about to be on Snap.
Why?
Jack Frost, what's up, bro?
This year is gonna be different. Next
2023.
president love me and leave me. I'm a.
But seriously, like I feel like
Can I see that crown?
I feel like
I'm trying to do my
and
72
I'm
hours.
guilty. I'm guilty. It's easier to run away than endure. And that's why I salute y'all because one, I'm sure
So hold on, Chanel,
y'all
can
been together that long. I'm sure it has not from 2006. I'm sure it's probably been a roller coaster.
Oh, I was a fool. I was slapped out of prison when I came home, so I was a complete fool now.
I don't even mean to. That's how I came to North Carolina. Like people don't understand that. Like, yo, that is something different. Like, I was evil. Like, you feel me? Like when you come from there, you evil. You like, yo, bro. Like, you don't. People don't understand that. Like,
it's facts.
I did. What's the name? I did 18 days. Like in a hole. Like, yo, I swear they broke me in that 18 days. Yo, do you know what it's like to be in it? I didn't know what to do. I cried. I laughed. My hair grew. I did push-ups. I ain't never look at me. I said, what the hell I'm doing push-ups for?
to pass your time.
Oh man. Oh man.
They'll break you know.
Right.
Come on, Sanil, you know.
Right.
You ate a goddamn swallow too.
Okay. I had a steak cake.
Oh, Lord.
I ain't
with
gonna
the
sit
summer
here and flex.
sausage.
Hey, y'all know that's what has got Chanel so far. My transparency, so y'all know I ain't even about to flex
But
for the
now you
people. I
gotta
done had
listen
a
to- if you
steak
accept-
cake or two.
If you accept where you came from, like that lets you know where you going.
Man, but what about the homie who come home and he still make swoles?
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, don't tell me you was the homie still making swoles when he was at home.
I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie, I made a steak cake or two at home. Not no
did
swole,
that.
but I made a steak cake.
I ain't gonna lie, I
or two.
did that, and I had to catch myself. Honestly, I ain't even gonna lie. One day, I ain't gonna lie. This one I knew I was in the trenches too much. Like one day I made it, and I swear my baby mama was like, "What is that?" I was like, "It's a swole." She's like, "That look nasty." Look, I still ate it, but I never made another one.
Y'all, my kids when they was younger, I used to make little steak cakes and cut them in half for them, and they swept it down. They were lit.
But no, the steak cake is different.
Man.
The steak cake is straight.
What about hooch?
Come on now, that's Mad Dog.
Mad
Everybody well drink some Mad Dog.
That might be Tanqueray.
Well, I told y'all, I got an uncle that made corn liquor. So
I was finna say, y'all
that's what I
messing
was
with the
about to
wrong
say.
stuff. Because I
That
come from the place where they make it in the kitchen.
Good.
And it's been sitting in there and they finna bottle it and you got it.
Right.
We probably came from the place where it's in the trash can and
Or the toilet.
In the toilet. Oh, Big Lou. Big Lou.
He didn't even want to tell him where it really was at. It's made in the. It's really made in the toilet.
They in there burping it every day.
Let somebody use that toilet.
They go get.
Let somebody use that toilet if they want to.
Yo, you learn something new every day. Do you hear me?
It goes down.
Big Lou, I don't want none.
Big
I'm
Lou.
good on that. Okay.
Hold on, can I ask one question on that?
Yeah, you know you
Who's
can.
your
What's up?
No. I love when she said it. You know you can. Who's your Valentine?
Who mine?
Inquiring minds want to know.
We put you in the hot. Can I put you in the hot? Unfortunately, hold on.
Chanel did not have a Valentine's this year.
This is Cap. This is
Hold on.
Cap.
So, all right, hold on. Let me say.
seriously-
All right. Where you going after this?
This is Cap.
I'm going home. I'm going to pick up my son from his dad, and I'm going home.
Oh, so you being
Oh, yeah.
you being good today.
She might not just
I'ma
pick
tell you,
her son up. They might stay there.
I am.
How?
I was in a situation. Y'all know I be transparent.
That was last week.
In a
Yeah, but
situationship
we
last week.
it's it has become too complicated for me to handle.
Hold on now.
So
That
I
was
have
last
had to
week.
step away.
Chanel, you one of them? You dip right before the holidays so
She's
you
scared.
can get out of buying the gift?
Well, no,
What
I
type of-
did right before the holiday because Chanel realized that she was a side piece.
Oh.
Okay then.
And okay,
Dip-
let me
Who
have
did
my
that
cocky
to you?
Hold on.
Dip
Let
No,
me
they
have my
did-
cocky
no, they
moment
did
right
that.
quick. Let me have my
Uh-oh.
cocky
All right,
moment.
let me be
Okay,
quiet.
so Chanel found out that she was a side piece, and baby, y'all know I will brag. I got some good jewelry box.
Period,
Okay.
Pooh. Period, Pooh.
And when I open this jewelry box, baby, I ain't got no Cupid zirconias, okay? I got VVS's in this jewelry box.
Okay then.
And it be shining. So I don't side piece nothing. And I am the type of chick that my mama always told me that you never let a man leave horny or hungry.
Right.
Y'all know I don't cook. I'm pulling up to the table. I don't cook. But baby, I'ma drain you so bad that if the next one get you, she don't even want it. Cause it's gonna feel
Ain't no
like
such thing.
leftovers
Y'all
from
be
last
tripping.
week.
Ain't no
You hear me?
Ain't no such thing as that.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
yes,
not.
Yes, it is. Cause guess what? I will drain you to when you get over there. She gonna have to suck for days to get you back up, baby.
Period, Pooh.
I
get
don't
you
care if
back
I
up,
got,
baby.
I don't care if I got the gummy worm. I'm going. It's gonna happen.
I want to share. I want to share experience with you guys. I'm not embarrassed to talk about it. So there's a young lady, and like,
I know this is funny already.
Especially when it started off, I'm not ashamed to talk about it.
No, I'm just keeping it like, so when women say that they have shiny diamonds, and they know, my first question is, how do you know?
Because I could by the way he eat that box, by the way he be trying to eat my butt, and the way them toes
Okay.
curl.
He be trying to do what?
All right. No,
They out here eating the butt.
no,
Okay?
check this out.
Yes,
I
they
don't,
do.
I don't, hold on.
baby.
Let me speak. Hold on. I don't eat butt, but I eat. She know who butt I eat.
So look,
That little butt be thinging. I'm gonna eat that butt tonight. Hopefully.
Not that butt be button.
Yeah, that butt be
Butt be
button.
butt.
I've got so many ways I can go with this right now, but no, I'm gonna try to stick to the topic. So the young lady is bragging about how shiny her diamonds are, and I'm like, well, how do you know? Like, you can't screw yourself unless you're a hermaphrodite. No, you can't have the sensation of shaft going in.
You right.
Unless you're a freaky double jointed hermaphrodite. That's the only way that's gonna happen. So anyway, so I'm asking him, he's like, well, I've been told this, then the third. Well, my next question is, well, who have you been told by?
Oh.
What makes the dude who told you an official coochie tester who knows
Not a
what
coochie tester, though.
what good cat is and what bad cat is?
Listen, this is how you know.
Dang.
Listen,
He just made
Did he
me feel like I probably
he-
got some bad box.
But-
That's
Did he
probably
punch-
why I'm
We
by
not finna do that.
myself.
Did he
We not-
punch-
Cause I got an
Hold
answer
on.
for you in a minute.
Did he punch you?
No, we're not finna do that because if anybody
Hold
gotta
on,
punch
hold
you to
on,
say
hold
your
on.
coochie good,
Hold on,
I
hold on.
disagree.
I'm just hold on.
Disagree.
Listen, I'm not saying that that's not how you. I'm just asking. Have you ever been punched?
No, because I'm gonna pick him up.
Okay.
I
Have you ever
wish
been?
more-
Have you ever been punched?
No, I don't do domestic. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I have put my
Hold
hands
on,
on
I
some
ain't
people,
saying.
but I
Hold
ain't
on,
had no
y'all
hands
trying
put
to
on
be too
me.
cute for the radio.
No,
Let's
that
not be
ain't-
cute for the radio. This is cocktails and
Okay, I'ma
conversation.
give you- I'ma
The
give you a
question
real
is,
life-
hold on. The
Listen.
question, hold on. We ain't even gonna do that tonight. The question on Valentine's Day is not what you're gonna do after you get punched.
No.
This and that.
Okay,
Have
so-
you ever been punched?
Okay, this is
No.
the closest I came to
Okay.
it. Jamal, I'm about to tell your business. Okay, so this is the closest I came to it. My baby daddy. So look, so when
she finna tell it.
when me and my baby daddy was messing with each other, okay, my go-to is I'm gonna punch you right between your eyeballs because I already know that if I hit
if
you
you
right
was
there,
the one punching,
you going blind.
that mean that
for
thing was
you going-
fire.
you
He was in
going blind
control.
For 3.5
Jamal
seconds.
is in control.
You know what I'm saying? So if you can't get off in them 3.5 seconds, then that's on you. But this shocked me. I punched this joker between his eyeballs, and before I brought my hand back, y'all, I was up in the air, and this joker shook me like I probably could still feel it. Like my brains was scrambled. And when he shook me, he said, "You need to keep your hands off of people that ain't your kids." But when he sat me down, on the ground, I was discombobulated, and when I came back, he said, "Now hit this blunt and think about why you need to keep your hands to yourself." So since then, I ain't put my hands on nobody else's child. And I don't allow nobody else's child to put their hands on me.
But
so I ain't
that's
been
not
punched or nothing.
again. All right, so you haven't.
So I learned my lesson.
Nobody's
But
ever.
I used
Nobody
to put my
ever
hands
punched
on
on you.
people. No.
Oh, all right. So then you was just running into niggas with a good thing.
Now hold on.
Yes,
I'm gonna tell you what has
you was the
happened
one
to me.
punching.
I'm gonna tell you what has happened to me, but I felt like he was trying to get his licks off on me without really getting his licks off on me. I'd have been in the middle of having sex. Forgot I can't cut the bill of having sex. And a joker that you know how they push your head all the way down, like they trying to push it through the headboard, and I do too. Like, cause for me,
so when he hitting it from the back,
but he pushing my head, but he getting aggressive with it. You saw the headphones. But for me, what they don't be understanding is that's why I'd have been dealing with some crazy crap because me, when you knock my head between the headboard, my common sense stay there.
Okay.
And I come up and now I'm dickmatized and I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
Not yeah. See, look. So what's the name? So I don't know. So now, I don't know.
So I mean, I'm just being honest with the people. Like I just, you know.
Hold up. Hold on. I say this every week. Y'all still have nobody has sent me this this picture in this magazine. So I gotta go find it myself. I see.
What
Why?
picture?
Huh?
So Vintage Learn, our link with Storm.
Okay.
So that's how we linked together with Storm. And as he's been on the show, he's learned that I started out in men's magazine.
Oh.
So he asked me, do I have a picture?
Don't get in trouble tonight, my brother.
He asked me, did I have a picture that I was out there? And I told him, I said, through my journey, I've never showed my nipples and I've never showed my coochie, but I have been tooted and booted. So he trying to find this photo.
Yeah, I need that.
And
What
again,
magazine was it?
Well, I have been in a couple.
Okay.
I've been in a couple.
See, look, that's what she says every week.
Oh,
She won't give us
just
up.
leave the
But
trail of
I will
breadcrumbs
shout out.
and
I
that-
will
that's
shout
it.
out 110 because that was my
110?
first. That was my first drop. That's on my Instagram. That was my very first publication. When I had to come up with the name Chanel Monet in 30 minutes, y'all. They emailed me and was like, "Your photo was picked and you're gonna be published." And I was like, "Dad, I can't use Anika." I'm like, my kids call me that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, I can't use that. So like I shouted out. Shout out to Kim, rest in peace. She was like, we were sitting there. I said, I gotta come up with a name. She said, well, you like Chanel bags? I said, yeah. And my goal at that time, y'all, was I was gonna buy my own Chanel bag. Since then I have bought two.
Let's go.
But I wanted to buy my goal was I'm gonna buy my own real Chanel bag. This was before I was Chanel. But she was like, well, you like Chanel bags, so won't you do Chanel Monet? But the way she spelled it was Monay. So at first it was like Chanel Monet. But when I first got my first award, like when I was doing runway.
You got an award?
Yes.
You didn't
when I
say
was
that.
doing
You
runway.
learn something new every week.
When I was doing runway, they announced me as Chanel Monet, and I just ran with it.
Fire.
Okay.
So that's how Chanel Monet came along. But and since then, I've been on the grind. I've had goals, I've had dreams, and for me, I've been locked up. So when it came that time where trying to get out and get a job and you were failing and like, so I was like, no other time than to build Chanel Monet because don't nobody know who she is. This is a different person and they're not going to be looking at my background. They're going to just be looking at me. And they're going to learn me. So that's how I learned rebranding. And like I tell people all the time, when it comes to your brand, let me drop this nugget. When it comes to your brand, it is okay to rebrand. You are a work in progress. If you need to rebrand, don't feel like you failing. My travel business is relaunching in 2 weeks. Why? Because I was booking travel for my family and my friends, but I wasn't really doing my full potential in travel. So I'm about to I rebranded and I'm about to relaunch it. But don't feel like because you're rebranding that you are failing. Rebranding only means that you are elevating and you are again rebranding. Now if you just keep rebranding, you ain't doing nothing, and that's something you got to worry about on you personally. But you're a brand. Until you get to where you want to go, things are gonna change. Things are, like, okay, for example, Courtney, you are in Raleigh, but now you are in Charlotte as well. I'm sure your marketing, your branding, your strategy, everything is different there because even though we're in North Carolina, those are two different cultures. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So you probably feel like you are starting over in Charlotte like you was in Raleigh. Over. You get it? But
From the bottom.
But when you go to Charlotte, you don't feel like a failure.
No.
You actually feel like you're rebranding. You're branding to another level. Yeah.
I just feel like I'm expanding. I don't even think I'm rebranding.
Yeah,
it's not a rebranding for me, baby. Because Kandi Boss doing her thing. In case y'all didn't know, Kandi Boss do her thing. Period. Point blank. 7 days a week,
and people
baby.
Always
365. That I do this.
And you know what? The most common question I get with you when people see my nails, they be like, "Oh, your nails is cute. What did you ask for?" And I tell them, I say, "I freestyle."
I let her
and
do
they
her.
was saying, and they was like. All the time. And this is my witness now. I don't pick out no color.
Never.
I don't, when I go in there.
Hold your hand up to the camera one more time.
Yes.
She didn't even pick that shape, y'all. That was me.
Yes. And now this is my shape. So this is what y'all about to see.
That was me.
But like when I go in there, because I'm a person that I feel like, one, y'all men been in a nail salon.
Yes.
When you go in there, it's 30 pinks.
Mm-hmm.
If I tell you pink now, you want me to pick between 101 and 110, and to me,
and they all look
the same. When I could go in there,
they don't look the same to me.
Like she said, you're having an experience.
Mm-hmm.
So by now she knows me.
Mm-hmm.
We've had conversation.
Mm-hmm.
If I feel like if she's the nail tech, I should be able to let you do what you feel like you're in the mood to do, and then I'll get your best work.
That's that requires a level of trust, don't it?
Yes.
For the most part, but
but it's because of her experience though.
Right.
It's easy to trust her.
All right. So what if it's something that you don't like? How y'all gonna deal with that situation?
That don't never happen. What do you mean? I'm gonna be honest with you.
I ain't gonna lie, your nails is super dope.
Thank you, baby. And they gonna be like this always.
You know what? That's a good question. But look, I just told you I've been going to her almost a year, and she hasn't done a set I didn't like. But when it comes to me, I went to, like I said, Asia B before her. I went to Asia B daughter. I did the same thing with them, and I haven't been disappointed.
Yeah.
So I haven't been disappointed.
What made you like?
And yes, she knew at doing nails, and I still don't be disappointed.
Well, I'm new, but I'm not new.
Yeah.
So to speak.
Could you draw?
No, I did.
When
I tell you,
remember she just said she ain't want to draw in high school.
No, that was middle school, baby.
Oh,
we take it back. All day I was finna sing, you couldn't tell me nothing.
Nails, don't you like?
So now when I talk to my clients and they come in and I be like, listen, I'm expanding my skills. I'm working on this, but don't come to me asking me to draw Pooh Bear and Powderpuff Girls because I'm not there yet. But I'm getting there. I don't know. I couldn't draw, but I love what I do. Like there's not a day that I wake up and I don't want to go to work. There's not a day I look at my schedule and I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to do this today. I don't want to see her. No, I'm excited to learn every day, and I pick it up very quickly. Like literally, Niecy in the shop a couple of weeks ago sat down and in 3 minutes taught me how to draw cartoon lips. I went to my client who was sitting in my chair waiting on me to come back in there because she had just washed her hands. Niecy was showing me how to draw lips. I picked it up like that and I got it. It's one of those things where when you have somebody who does art, it don't matter what kind of art it is, whether it's music, whether it's construction, whether it's plumbing, whether it's spoken word, whether it's hair, whatever. We got most of the time you're gonna find somebody that has a passion for what they do.
Yep.
So when you come in,
when you follow your passion, you live in your purpose.
You do. You
especially
really do.
especially that plumbing thing because it's Valentine's Day. So
Oh my God.
we plumbing tonight.
You know he gonna take it in every time, girl.
But no, you do. I don't. For me, my clients have a level of trust with me because I make it easy for you to sit in my chair. I make it easy. I'm gonna get to know you. I'm gonna figure out what you like. I'm gonna ask. Your very first appointment, I'm gonna ask you what colors you like, what you don't like, what's your favorite, what's not so much your favorite. I can learn you very quickly.
What's your sign?
I'm a Sag, baby, big Sag energy.
Yeah, and I'm a Gemini,
right.
so I love some Sag and Libra.
Listen,
I love them.
We real good with
You a
it.
Gemini, ain't you, Chanel?
Yes, I am. I am.
Your birthday is
You a
actually the
Sag?
28th.
you a
my birthday is the day
I know,
before
but
your
we call-
kid's
we,
mom.
We claim all Sages.
I don't like you
from
or
November
her.
to
That's
January
fine.
1st.
I don't like none of y'all.
But guess what? You don't like neither one of us, but you have to deal with both of us.
Say that.
I know that. My birthday is the day before his kid's mom. So he talking about he don't like
you a
neither one of
Gemini
us.
too?
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
a
Coach,
June Gemini.
you a Gemini? Oh,
Okay.
what that mean?
Nah, I
I'm sorry.
believe
No,
you.
it's
'cause y'all
No
very
shade.
different. It's very different.
But
for
June
signs.
Geminis are different than May Geminis.
Yeah, y'all closer to
King
y'all
is a
closer
May
to them.
Gemini.
Y'all are closer to them sensitive cancers. That's
Oh.
what it is.
No, you want to know what? But I realized something with you, like you
Oh,
do
that's
it.
right, he is.
I learned something from you being a Gemini with y'all really are scared of commitment.
What?
Y'all are. Because I see that you do the same thing. Because you
No,
said
wait a
earlier,
minute. By
she
your
just
own
said earlier,
words.
you just said earlier you was running, but like
You said
so
you'll
I
move on
understand.
quickly.
Yeah, y'all get bored fast and y'all scared of commitment.
That's a fact. I own my truth.
I can't. Yeah, that's the truth.
I own my
just
truth.
feel like, oh,
Gotta own your truth.
you know what?
You gotta own your truth.
But then y'all be trying
Not
to.
you just got red.
But then y'all be.
Girl,
then y'all be
like
trying
an
to.
open book.
Then y'all be trying to spin a block though. Y'all be trying to spin a block, but it's
Ooh.
cool. Y'all like when people don't care about y'all. That's weird. Like if somebody's calling y'all every day, y'all don't like them. But if I'm talking trash, if I call you in the morning and talk trash, I can't stand you. Like you love me then. Why y'all like that?
It just,
Wait.
in my experience, it takes a Gemini a little bit longer to realize that this is what you actually want. So stop all the shenanigans. Like this is. What
I'm not
you
gonna lie.
actually
Like
want.
I got a lot of I'm Aquarius, so like we're very compatible.
Yes,
we're very,
we are. Yes,
we are
we
very
are.
cool, but we
We
are
line
two
up.
strong-minded people, and nobody's gonna back down.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like with Aquarius and the Geminis, like if we get on the same page, like we can skyrocket, like what we
Exactly.
doing right now. But what's the name? We do have that point that is like, ain't none of us gonna back down and listen, man.
So boom.
But like-
when you
but
hang
like
in
with
there long
us-
enough, you'll end up picking your fights.
And
Right.
and you know what's crazy? I feel like that damn. Like I like with my child's mother, I like know who she is, and I have accepted who she is. Like accepted. So I think now it's like that's why we're able to be super cordial and super cool.
Right.
And shout out to Vinci because you never know what I spent today.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's
Oh
Day.
yeah, happy Valentine's Day, mama. Cause yeah, he did. He went up for it today, y'all. He went up for it today. I said, when I saw it, I did make a little joke. I said, oh, you must be about to go on the radio and cut up.
Everything could be smooth.
I said, right. I said, oh, you must be trying to cut up today. You trying to buy a bed day.
I gotta work tomorrow, so I only got about 17 minutes for it, baby.
And then I gotta get me a nap. But
11 of that.
Dad, y'all, hold on. Why I feel like I was in the hot seat tonight? Woo, you got me over here.
Yeah,
about to
because
sweat.
what's the name? I need to know. Like you really ain't answer that for me, but I know that
I did say I ain't had no Valentine's. That's what I said.
No, but what's the name? You did answer that. What I'm saying is the truth. Y'all are scared of commitment. Why is that?
Well, for
Y'all
me,
overthinkers.
yeah, we are. I'm gonna tell you, for me,
That's your
I
biggest
get
strength.
in my head a lot.
Yes, and that's your
And
biggest
my
weakness.
thing is, because of what I have done with, and I have to take accountability, what I have accepted in relationships, what I have pretty much put up with before, it's like I just feel like I don't want to settle.
All right, but what's the name? What
And so-
but why do y'all always think that y'all settling and then like, all right, this is the honest to God truth, because I'm definitely
For me,
I'm not perfect.
If I'm not it or number one, I'm settling.
Huh?
Period. Pooh.
She hasn't met her match. Yeah, and what's the name? I believe that. I believe all Geminis need a Aquarius because I'm gonna tell you. Like,
well,
yeah,
see,
we
with me,
they need a Capricorn.
With me,
but
it
what's the
comes
name? We kind of close on the zodiac, so it's like.
Okay, so we talk about this every week. Well, we don't talk about me every week, but since you try to put my business out here. One of the things that I feel like for me that's been so hard is because I'm such a go-getter and I go so much. When I am dating, the things
that ain't it.
I'm gonna tell you what
That
I
ain't
hear
it
most of the
crazy.
time.
That ain't it crazy.
You don't got time for me. You don't got time for a
Y'all
relationship.
just too no.
I hear that. I'm gonna tell you what else
And
I hear.
nonchalant.
And I started out as a sex symbol. I
That don't
started
have
out
nothing-
in men's magazine. Guys want you to be sexy, but they don't want you. They don't want all them other guys to want you. They don't want you to be that big
I ain't gonna
old
lie.
sex
I
symbol.
want somebody to want you.
Right, exactly. But that's what I'm trying to find.
What real man?
For me, it's just been a problem.
What real man in his right mind? Like I ain't gonna lie. Like that's weird. What man in his right mind don't want his girl to look good? Like I want you to look good.
Chanel Monáe.
Right. But there you go.
That's
An insecure one.
That's where I'm at though.
Right.
And for me,
I
I'm a
love when you
strong
look
woman,
good.
but
I
I
love when
tell
that
a man
thing is
all the time.
stinging.
Yes, I'm a strong woman, but I don't want to be strong. I'm strong because I have to be.
Can I ask you a question? Do you have a type?
No.
I had one, and it won't work for.
Okay.
Hell, we on the radio.
Okay,
It
so
won't work 2 cents.
what I'm getting at is like you run into problems with the type of man that you want.
Well, I'ma
but
tell
you
you
have
what
a
I-
type.
I'ma
No,
tell you what I
Geminis are
did.
too.
Okay,
They're
so-
too irrational.
Okay, at first,
They're very
I
irrational.
used to date people for potential.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We catch a vibe, and I see the potential in you. So I did. I took a year off to
Of
where
dating?
I ain't date nobody but myself.
Okay.
I won't having sex. I ain't gonna lie. I wore toys out, baby. That's what I
It's
realized.
cool when
I
they
like
do
toys.
it. It's a problem when not do it.
What does
Forgive them.
celibacy do though? Like, what
no
does
way.
that do? What
What?
does celibacy do? What does that really do?
Well, for me, it was because you remember I told y'all if you I could get dickmatized.
All right.
So
all right.
for me, I went through an era where I guess I was really celibate because I was trying to find me. I found out things I loved about myself. I found out stuff I ain't like about myself. But I really genuinely dated me. Like I would take myself out to the bar. I would take myself out places. So now that I'm dating, I feel like I got my head in a better place and I'm actually like asking those uncomfortable questions at first.
Okay.
Like for me, do you want more kids? Okay, I don't. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
know.
All right, like
how somebody know that? If that thing good enough, then maybe.
no, not over
No,
here.
you
Not
got
over here.
you. No, when you want kids, you got to want
That's
more
gonna
than
be an
that.
emotional
all the time.
decision
You
right
don't
there.
make. You don't make.
How
You don't
good
make
it
those.
is.
You don't make those type of decisions. That's not. Having a kid is never an executive decision unless
Yes,
your
it
money.
is. What?
Unless your money is good.
Yes.
Hold on. How many kids did you have on an executive decision where it was
No.
planned and we had the money?
No,
Now,
you
once
right,
hit that-
But what I'm saying,
but
what I'm
but
saying
having-
is that's why you put precautions in right
Yeah.
now. Just because the effect that birth control has had on my body, I'm not on birth control right now. But that's because
she about to get
I'm
pregnant
not
tonight.
regularly throwing. That's because I'm not regularly throwing that thing.
It don't
you
take
got-
a
But when I
regular.
get
It don't
locked
take a
down,
regular. It's-
that
it's
IUD
after
is
tonight.
going back in there, baby.
After tonight, you're gonna be.
Well, I hope
I'm
don't
being-
nobody hump me tonight because it's just gonna be me and my son, and that's nasty. Like I'm just saying, like
He gonna call.
the
Yo,
thing
bro,
is,
call up, bro. That was last week. Don't give up so
you
easy.
said-
So all right.
Bro, don't give up so easy,
You
bro.
said I'm afraid of commitment, but what it is like also, and I'm gonna say it. I am
I am
intimidating.
afraid of commitment.
In some situations, but
In all
I'm also
situations.
intimidating. Like
Where do you meet
men,
men at?
Where?
Where do you meet them at?
When I'm
Church?
out
Out and about, like where?
The
at
club?
events.
No, that don't work. That ain't gonna work.
At events or like at networking events.
No,
Basically
no.
where I be at.
You know
Okay,
where you gotta
so-
meet men at? If you want them to be faithful, you gotta meet them when they broke.
What?
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Don't give away the game like that.
Why, you know what? This my look,
Don't give away.
no. You want to know what? That's the real problem. We not telling each other the truth. That's why our black. That's why
You know,
a lot
women
of
don't.
women They don't take good to. They don't take good. Women do not take good to being. Oh, you're trying to tell me what to do. As soon as somebody tells you something that benefits you, you're trying to change me. All I said was, don't go to the 5-minute oil place to get your car, your oil changed. Now when your car sound crazy, it's like, I should have listened to you, babe. That's your problem.
Hey.
Sometimes a man just trying to make it easier for you, but y'all don't want to allow that. Y'all want to be.
I'm finna say
not every man.
Yeah,
not every man.
I'm not finna do that.
Yeah,
we
don't
not
do
do
that.
No, because
we have another.
Because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you something right now. I'm a very strong, smart, independent woman. Yes, I'm married, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. Yeah, I'm married. I've been married. We getting ready to go on 13 years. We've been together 17. Me and my husband got together the same year y'all did.
2006.
Yes, sir. August 2006 to be exact. I'm not finna do that.
Spicy.
Yeah,
I like you.
Listen,
that's why your nails
my
look
husband,
like that. You spicy.
Yeah, very much so. But
you
listen,
punching on him.
I'm not. I don't
Leave
hit my
that
husband.
man
Never.
alone.
I ain't never hit my husband. I'm not that one. I don't gotta hit my husband, babe. I know how to bring you to your knees without hitting you. But listen, because I'm getting ready to look.
Valentine's Day.
I'm gonna shut up. That's what I'm gonna do. Because when a woman shut up, that's when you don't want her. When a woman shut up and she ain't got nothing else to say to you, that's when you need to be scared. Because when I shut up, it's gonna be the absence of what I gotta say that's gonna mess with you even worse. Because I know what I bring to the table. I stand very firmly in what I am. You will never find another woman like me. I come in, I cook, I clean, I make sure your house is taken care of. I will take care of you. I got your kids very well taken care of. I don't ask you for nothing. Do I want it? Yes. I'm not finna ask you, but what you not finna sit here and do is try to tell me what to do, and I know what you telling me is BS. Because let's be clear about it. I'm very smart. 33, but I'm very smart. My husband is 40. You're not finna come in here and tell me that you think we can go from point A to point B and we gonna meet at a purple sky when I already know, baby, it's gonna take point D and point E, and that sky is blue. You're not gonna tell me that because I'm smarter than that.
If you have somebody like that, like, I think what Vintage is talking about, like,
I'm saying, I felt the attack just.
No, because
I'm in trouble again.
You're not going to be deeply involved in a relationship. Well, I would hope a woman wouldn't be deeply involved in a relationship with a man she is afraid to let lead her. And that's when you run into problems.
I don't think it's a point of a woman being afraid to be led, because I'm not afraid to be led. But you got to show me that where you're leading me is correct. I'm not finna allow you to lead me. And if you show me time and time again that I can't trust where you leading me, no, you ain't finna lead me nowhere.
So that's the point. That's the point we're talking about.
So why deal with those types? So why deal with
no?
See, that's where the problem comes in.
Hold on, let me say this. Let me say this.
That's why.
Let me say this.
I did. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie. I did let you say that.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but I'm gonna say this: is that you?
Yeah, exactly.
Make sure I say this the right way.
Yeah, please do.
I can trust you when you give me something to trust. I'm not afraid to trust, and I'm not afraid to submit. Mm-hmm. But if you have shown me time and time again, hold on, listen, I'm gonna get to the point. If you show me time and time again that where you trying to lead me is incorrect and I don't trust it, you come to a point in time where you at a crossroad and you learning, right? Because I'm still young. I ain't no spring chicken, baby, but I'm a summer chicken. I still got it in me. But just know that you learn over time that maybe this wasn't right. Maybe I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, and I'm trying to give you the chance, and because I met my husband broke. My husband didn't have it all together. My husband didn't have all of that. And still don't. But at some point when we have to sit here and we have to revisit things and we learn by experience. I'm not one that's gonna give up real easy. But again, when I give you chance and I give you chance and I give you chance, but you still showing me the same thing, then yeah, we got a problem. And at that point, we're gonna visit that problem and we're gonna take care of it. But it is a crossroads.
So here's hold on. Let me
go ahead.
Can I say one thing? Listen, man, y'all gotta cut it out. All right, it's Valentine's Day. Cut it out.
Cut out what?
Right.
Cut it out.
What are we cutting out?
Everything that y'all be talking about up here. Y'all want to be so independent and so strong, right? Hold on, let me show you something.
No, I want let me be in my soft girl era.
I'm ready to be in my soft girl era.
I don't mean no. This don't go for you. I love your energy.
Thank
like
you.
I love a woman with confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Like that doesn't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
I love a woman with confidence, but you need to know. This is what every woman needs to know. Y'all place. And I'm not saying that as a sexist or nothing. Look
no,
at her face.
I don't know, and look, I didn't take him as I didn't take it as a sexist.
Look, see, look at her face.
I know what you're saying.
But now listen to this. I'm gonna talk for real. Right now, right? You can say whatever you want to say. Right now, whether a man broke, nothing. I'm gonna show you why a man is needed, and I'm gonna just leave it at that from one simple situation. If somebody breaking the house right now,
I
right?
need a man.
Yes, sir.
If somebody breaking the house right now, y'all so tough and so strong, y'all not running downstairs to do it. Y'all gonna say, babe, somebody broke in the house. You go down there. Right or wrong?
Right. You right.
So we gotta make that. Start giving people that respect. I'm talking about the person that's gonna do it for you. Sometimes I don't. What's the name? I want you to.
That's the point.
I want you to. I want you to be.
Do it for
yes,
you.
I want you to be. And what's the name? And let me tell you something. And I'm not saying that like I'm a perfect man, because I'm far from that. You feel me? I put my child's mother through a lot. You get what I'm trying to say? But I didn't know who I was at that time. You get what I'm trying to say? So like when people grow, they change. That don't mean that you have to stick around and this and that. But what people do, they blame everything that they went through in life on a new person that they deal with. If you've been in 15 relationships in your life, when the 16th person get with you, they got to fight with 15 relationships.
And that's exactly why I say it's important that you move on with grace and mercy.
But most females don't do that because y'all
you
are
have
emotional.
to forgive the last person and
every
give
one
the
of y'all,
new person
every one
grace.
of y'all is every one of
you
y'all.
know why they don't? It's because people don't heal in between relationships. They jump from person to person.
But you just said that you wasn't that you just ran away.
But
you
no,
just, I'm not.
What I'm saying is
that's
because,
what you said. You said
right.
Like,
I did say that, but also I said I move on with forgiveness and grace. Whether I'm forgiving me or that person, I'm forgiving that.
No.
And the next person, I'm giving grace so that they don't have to pay for what the next person did. Because what I'm not about to pay for is what she did to you, because I ain't do it.
Right.
What's the name? What's the name?
So it's only fair that I don't
everybody,
expect that from a man.
does that until you find that person that you, like we said, acceptance, that you are willing to be like, this is how, listen, and it might sound crazy to people, we all like other people, men cheat, women cheat, this and that. It's certain stuff that you can't do to me, right? I might have dated 1,000 females and none of them can do one specific thing to me. If I date you and you're able to do that to me and I want to stick with you, then I know that you're the person for me. I gotta go through the worst with you to get to the best. That's how I feel. Like we gotta go through the worst to even know
we
that
talked about this last week.
A lot of women think like how their friends feel about men. Like you just can't care.
Okay, well for me,
yes, no,
that
is the truth too. So when you date a woman, you are dating her best friend too. And if she's bitter and has nobody, this is the honest to God truth. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. I'm not disrespecting nobody, nothing. This is the truth. When you dating them, you dating their best friend too. And let me tell you something about best friends. Most of the time, they're not happy in their relationship. But you want to know what? They're not.
They don't have a relationship.
Oh, they don't. Right. But you know what they're not doing? I notice most females' best friend is always one female. They run to that person for advice. And it's always the female. This the alpha female. That's just like the male in the crew. It's always one dude that's like, you might think that like, oh, this dude that I'm talking to, he's the man. And then you get around him and you be like, yo, they sending him to the store to do stuff. He made it seem like he was the one and females be like that too. It's one female to tell all the information, to get the information from them, and it's one female that, what's the name, mad to see somebody else happy, right. And they gonna give them the messed up information. Right. Nobody can tell me how to feel about Chanel. You get what I'm trying to say? Nobody. You can have beef with a million people. You can even have problems with somebody that I have problems with. I don't know you personally. You get what I'm until you done something to me. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean anything to me.
Right.
Why would that? You might be the person. You might know a million people. It might be a million people right now that tell me, yo, I don't like bro. Why you brought him up there and had him on the radio? I don't know you for myself. So that doesn't mean nothing to me because I chill with people. It's people right now that'll tell you, yo, Chanel, vintage is grimy. Like you get what I'm trying to say, but we up here together. That don't mean because I finesse the next person that I'm gonna do that to you. So that's why I don't move on and tell people what I've went through in my past relationships because don't put yourself in somebody else's shoes. If just because I cheated with this person, they might not have been a person for me. Don't mean that I'm gonna cheat on you.
You hear that dumb thing though, what people say, and I hear a lot of women say it all the time. Once a cheater, always a cheater, and you don't know you don't really know the scenario.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what happened, and maybe that person just wasn't for them.
Right.
And that'd be a lot of the things when I be like when to go back when I said a lot of women are scared to let a man lead. So. Right, I wouldn't expect
to let a woman leave too, though.
But I mean, call me old fashioned or sexist,
but I don't want to leave.
I feel like a man is supposed to be the head of the household.
Yes,
it's
sir.
not supposed to be a woman.
Sir.
So if you're with a man, and when I say a woman be scared to let him lead, why would you be with a man where you have to question his decisions about where he's taking your family and your children? If you got to question that, then you're wasting time. You're with the wrong person. Like you don't want to teach a man how to be a man.
Right,
that's
their mama job.
That's the wrong thing. So like, but when you're with the man who's making the decisions and who's making right, and then when it's something that you might not like, and a woman might want to make an emotional reaction off of it because it's something you might not like. A woman has to, like Vince said, know her place. I've trusted him to lead. Even though I don't like this, it's not wild. It's not crazy. It's not going to injure us. It's not going to put us out. He's not talking about taking our life savings to Vegas and betting it on roulette. He's talking about some stuff that might, you know what I'm saying, make us work a little bit.
And you know what,
but
you know what else? And I'm not even trying to cut you off. Like the way the world is structured right now, they structured it that y'all have everything. Like, y'all get the food stamps. Listen to this. Y'all get the food stamps. Most of the time, y'all get the income tax. Even if a man spends his money most of the year, even if he don't have, y'all get the income tax. If we're married and we're divorced, you get my money regardless if you got money or not.
That alimony.
Hold on, listen, you get what I'm y'all the ones that get Section 8. You get what I'm trying to say? So back in the days, the man was the one who did everything, who was the provider.
Right.
Times have changed.
You're right.
Like now it's like it's 50-50 and women still think like the man is just supposed rent and everything change. If I got it to do 100%, I will.
Yes.
But what's the name? If we don't until we get to that point, that I could now you get what I'm trying to say now. If you know it's a difference there. I know he going to work every day. I know what he make. I know what he can afford to put. We gonna do it together.
Right. It's opposed to my mama. My mama is on her second marriage. But my mama two things my mama always told me. One, I don't care how much. And my daddy, y'all know I ain't gonna say I came with a silver spoon, but I was spoiled. My daddy was a computer engineer. She
had a silver spoon.
He proposed to my mama with a Jaguar, and her wedding gift was a Corvette. Like I came
silver
along
spoon.
with some money.
That's
you know
not
what
a
I'm saying?
silver spoon.
But
That's called
my mama,
the woman you love because you got it.
But my mama always told me, I don't care how much money a man got. You need to make sure you always got your own money, because for two reasons. One, if he fall, you need to be able to pick up the pieces.
Right.
Or two, if you are the pieces that he throw out, you need to be able to get up.
Yes.
And keep going. Mm-hmm. And another thing she always told me is, which I feel like this generation just do not do. I don't care what kind of man you got. Good, bad, whatever. That's the man you chose to be your head. So do not loud talk a man in public.
Can you make a wrong choice?
Now, when you get home, you can say whatever you want to. And I done been home and heard some stuff.
Right. Okay.
But my mama said when you in public, you do not loud talk your man, because it show other people that they got permission to loud talk your man.
Right.
And nobody, I don't care if he a bum. That's the bum you chose to lead you and yours. So out in public, you need to make him look like a superhero, because soon as they see that there's a crack in that foundation or you don't respect him, that gives other people the opportunity to disrespect him. And for me, y'all, yes, I told y'all I deal with some crazy, I've been through some crazy situations, but I don't care who you are. mama, sister, grandma. If y'all got family issues, leave me in the car. Because you not about to loud talk my man in front of me. Because as a woman, I don't even feel like you trying him. I feel like you trying me.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, that was a rap right there.
And I'm going to tell you why I feel like you trying me, because whether he a bum or whatever he do, I chose this bum to lead me. So I always got to hold him on a pedestal. So if I allow you to disrespect him in front of me, then I look like the bum, and we not gonna do that.
Oh, look at my
we not gonna do that.
Real Valentine. Where you going?
Y'all, yes, y'all know the little vintages love to come through and show us love. So, oh, daddy love. Oh, and she got a heart in the back. Happy Valentine's Day, mama.
No, you see the heart, man. We out
Happy
here, man.
Valentine's Day,
We just out here
mama.
loving.
What? She like, not
Wanna say
today.
Happy Valentine's Day?
You know
Happy Valentine's
you know she gotta come in and get sweet. Oh, girl. Oh, you usually turn up on us at the end. You getting comfortable. Hey, pretty girl.
Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, y'all show the baby some love. Y'all know Chanel don't play by the babies. Y'all don't play by the babies. So I don't play by
gotta
kids.
hit that
I don't play
hot
by
seat.
kids. Yes, let's get back to the hot seat. So, what is a pet peeve of yours in the bedroom?
You come in and not allowing me to come. There should never. I don't care.
That happens?
Yes.
That should not
What?
happen.
Yes, it does.
And that is the biggest pet peeve. You should never. First of all, it takes much more for a woman to come than it does a man. And any man that
Not
really
with
knows
young
what he's
vintage.
doing, whatever. When as a man should already know it takes more for a woman to come than it does for a man. All it takes is a little stimulation and a little rubbing, and the man is ready to go if you hit them right spots.
Yes,
but for
sir.
a woman, we got more spots. We got different ways we can allow that to happen. Some is stimulation, some is penetration, some is a combination of both. There should
Yes,
never
you are
ever
right.
be a time when we being intimate that you should be able to get yours and you just walk away and I don't get mine. And I don't care if you decided to come first and you decided to get it all messy. Well, you need to lick it up.
I know
And that's because
right.
you made that choice, not me.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess you better let her get hers first. That's the choice you made.
I'm gonna go back. Once again,
this
I'm
song.
gonna go back to something I said, and we're gonna wrap because this is cocktails and conversation. All right. Now, if you've had encounters, or you must have had one unpleasant encounter with a guy who couldn't, control his load and you know what I'm saying, didn't have any stamina. Now, there's gentlemen like myself. You're talking a foreign language. I don't understand stamina issues.
Understand.
Like, so
I do. I got 6 seconds for you, baby.
Not 6
what
seconds.
Mystical said? You better get. Hold on. It was somebody. Better get y'all, cause I'm gonna get mine.
Selfish.
Exactly. Now,
I'm not. I'm Aquarius. I'm lying. I'm a pleasurer.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think at some point when we talking about the bedroom, when you get grown and when you really come into your sexuality and you really come into what pleases you and what pleases the other person that you with, that's a connection that you got. But when you get to that point, love making is an art, baby. It is not an action. There is so many different pieces to what can be pleasurable and what could be a great time. And when
Say
you can
that
learn
again.
that, whether it be quick, whether it be long, whether it be all day, it is an art. And you have to master that art for the person, for your model. You have to. Because if you don't, it's going to get boring. It's going to get boring for you. It's going to get boring for the other person. And that's where cheating comes into place. So,
Yeah.
and a lot of times, especially when you're still in a young mentality, I won't think about this when I was 20. And I know no man think about this at 20. I already know this. We was in it to get ours and be done. But when you get to this point, first of all, we got kids and we grown. We know we can't get it in like we used to. 9 times out of 10, you can't spend all day. So you might got this much time. But you got to make this much time.
Well, how much time?
Yeah.
You might have this much time.
Oh no, I ain't gonna lie. How much time?
I'm still stuck on it being hard to please women. I've never heard that.
Me either.
Maybe because you better than some. I don't
You-
know.
No, it's not just
Let me
me.
show
But
you.
like,
Look,
I've
look.
never heard that.
I'm the go. Yeah, he got the go. Look, she
He
know,
he
like,
got a
Hold
hallelujah
on,
choir.
hold on.
No.
Look back, Chanel. Tell me what's going on back there.
No, she ain't even looking at the screen, bro.
But no. I'm not trying to. You know what I'm saying? But like, I've never heard that. Especially when you have when you're the type of person that pays attention.
But that's
If you
but
pay
that's
attention.
but
But
that's
that's not
what it's
everybody.
about. Because I feel like when it comes to sex, a woman body tells you exactly what she wants.
So it's not hard to make a woman come.
If you paying attention and
If
you
you
know
pay
what to look
attention,
for.
it's not.
Listen,
So-
listen. I'm finna. Baby, close your ears. Put your hands over your ears. That's how you got here. Daddy from the projects. I'm nasty.
So like, yeah, so it's not hard. I think that I don't think that's a sex thing. Like if it's men or women, I just think if your partner doesn't pay attention, yes, it might be hard to get the other person to come on. Because I done had some experiences. Let me tell you, I'm 46, so I done had some experiences where like I couldn't get one.
Oh.
Okay, so I done had some trash because when that thing is like extra loose,
When that
no
thing is
elasticity, like it may
Whoa,
it may have a little. Listen now,
He
listen
like
now.
he
When the
trying to
walls a
say.
little bit
What he
more.
trying to say is if you remember the old underwear, the tighty whities,
Right, and the
If you ain't
band,
got that snap,
you know what I'm saying? The band get a little loose. Listen now, listen. Like
Not
since
the
we're gonna
band
talk
get a
about
little
it, hey, since we're gonna talk about it, there's been some
man.
instances where some women they think they got the good, and it's a little loose. It don't got that snug fit. It's a little dry. You got to spit and
Hold on.
some with some
Cover
more
your ears,
stuff.
baby.
So yeah.
Not you
Well,
can-
if you got to do that to a woman, then something else
Listen,
won't
every
Hold on, let
woman
me
is
tell you.
different.
No,
I ain't
you're
gonna
right.
lie.
Everyone and every man is different
I
too.
ain't
But
gonna-
for the most part, with a woman, if you doing what you're supposed to be doing with the foreplay and the touching and
Every
the way you touching
encounter
her,
is
But we
different.
talked
you
about
right.
we talked about last
listen,
week.
you
Every
talking
man,
about something with a partner. I'm talking about encounters.
No,
every
I get you. No,
encounter, you
every
ain't gonna
encounter-
do all
Yeah,
that.
no.
Sometimes you just gonna
He's
get
definitely
together.
telling. He's
But
telling.
what
He's
I'm- but what
definitely
I'm
telling the
saying
truth
is- but
because
what I'm saying is
it's
when
stuff
you
that
have
it's stuff
encounters
that you
like
do
that,
with some
that's-
people that you would never
Right.
in life think
but
about.
we talked
Right.
about
Ain't
that
gonna be no
last
foreplay.
week. We said that different men bring out like
Different sides of
di-
women.
of a
Yes.
different woman, and a different woman bring out different sides of
Baby,
men.
Yes.
Period.
Right.
baby mama.
But like in
What's
some
today,
encounters, you
Valentine's
don't
Day?
plan on doing that. Like, I mean, come on, like we gonna be real. I was young,
right.
everybody was young. Some encounters, you just gonna get the. It's just
Yeah.
gonna be that. You
Yeah.
ain't gonna do no kissing, touching. You might not even want to even call them
Right.
afterwards. But, like,
Exactly. Say that again.
But understand with a woman, right? Y'all operate different than a woman operates. So with us, 9 times out of 10, when you want that thing to be what it need to be, there has to be more than it. Can't just be just the encounter, because a lot of times we're gonna connect here before
Mentally.
we connect here. So if you can engage this. Oh, this is gonna fall into place. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
can
gonna
see
be
that.
easy.
That's at different points in a man's life.
No,
What-
I understand.
Like
but,
when
but
a
what
man
I'm-
is young, that's out the window. Now, as a man gets older, he might not even want to engage. Like a woman he doesn't have chemistry with might not even move him. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
And,
Right.
and a man and with a woman, a man that doesn't engage that woman, she's not going. That's not going to respond the way it
They
needs to.
shouldn't be. They
There's-
shouldn't be doing
there's-
it. They
Well, neither
shouldn't be
should you.
doing it. I mean, like if a man is not going to engage a woman, then it's her choice to say yes, I want to do this, or no. If he ain't doing it for her, then
Right.
it should be like, nah, I'm
I
good.
get that. I do get that.
Right.
But the same way a woman can't in that same encounter, a woman can't get you all the way where you need to be able to perform to
You
your
don't know
man.
that until you already in there.
I get it. I
And then
understand
it's
that.
like, oh man, I'm gonna have blue balls, or I gotta
just,
thug
you
it
know,
out.
until
What you
you
gonna
already
do?
in
But understand that the same things y'all go through in your head, a woman goes through in the same time. And because most of us we're overthinkers to a degree, some of us more than others, there's gonna be a time to where sometimes they just don't connect. And if a woman is turned on and you doing what you need to do for that woman, oh, the box is gonna respond.
Yes,
it is,
sir.
and,
Yes,
and
sir.
it just really is. But also understand that sometimes there are different things like hormonal imbalances and stuff that doesn't allow the woman to do what that needs to do. Sometimes you just need a little minute.
Yeah, just need a jump start.
Hey, look, sometimes the response
Baby,
ain't
look,
good,
for anybody that need a little lesson, I'm finna drop all the tricks on y'all. Coconut oil. It don't mess up nothing. It is safe for you. It's good for your pH balance. Baby,
Ooh.
everybody needs to just try it.
Look,
Coconut oil is good for everything.
Listen,
it's good for
man.
your hands, your feet, your coochie, your butt.
I got
I'm
something.
sorry.
I got
I'm
something for you to
listen,
try.
I
Young
am
vintage.
sorry. I am
I'm good
sorry.
for you.
I am sorry. Sometimes the response just isn't good.
You're right.
There is trash box everywhere, and there is a lot of trash box out here.
Tell
like,
him
I don't
again.
know what y'all be thinking about on like now. You can, Courtney. You know about you. You might be diamonds and pearls over here, okay? And I'm not knocking that, and I'm not saying you wrong, but I've been with more women than you have.
Oh,
I bet.
you got it. You got it.
I bet.
Hands down, you got it.
So I think I would be the expert around here.
No,
Okay.
I'm a woman, so you can't. There's nothing
Listen,
that you could tell me about a woman that I.
There's nothing I can tell you about yourself.
No, but the same way I can't come to you and tell you much about men because you as a man, you're gonna know more about your body.
No, what
than
he's
I
saying
do.
is,
Listen,
he's saying is, as far as the box go,
Listen,
he done been up. He
every
done been up
woman
in more
is
boxes
different.
than you.
There's
Every
not
woman is
there's
different.
not another woman on the planet like you.
Correct.
Okay, so if I've been with this type of woman, that type of woman, that type of woman, this type of woman, Wilt Chamberlain numbers, you dig what I'm saying? So
Tell him again.
I would be an
Not
expert
Will.
on
God.
women as an average. You would be an expert on women like you. You wouldn't be an expert on women like Sharquita from last week you know nothing about.
I don't know.
Yo, we been
I
smoking. I ain't gonna lie.
Just hear me out because
Hold on,
because
can I say one thing?
I work with women all day long, and the women that sit in my chair, just because I've never been with a woman, women talk to me.
They do.
They do, and they tell me a lot. They tell me, and they're very comfortable talking to me because they have a safe space. So just because I've never been inside of another woman, that's not to say that I can't tell you things about a woman that you might not know. The same way, there's gonna be things you could tell me about a woman that I might just not.
He's trying to say
that's
you
the
can't.
point
It
I'm
might be
making.
things
And
that
that's
women
cool,
might
too.
that he can't tell you about women, but it's things he could tell you about his woman.
No, you're right. Yeah, all
Right,
day long.
Right?
About his women, because he just said Will Chamberlain.
He said Will Chamberlain. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I'm women. It's women in general. Like, okay, because
I got more like Mike Tyson them.
even when that's wild. Even when women like find you a safe space, talk to you, you have to know that's different than pillow talk. That's different than intimacy talking.
is. It's
so
very
like
much
it's gonna be
Those is scorn women.
you know what I'm saying?
No,
Any
no,
kind of
no,
women.
I don't
Because
like
listen, I
all
ain't gonna lie.
women
Like
in
when
my
we go in
chair.
a barbershop, we talk about sports and stuff like that. When y'all go out, y'all talk about y'all feeling. Oh, he treated me like this.
I don't know. Sometimes they talk about my 600-pound life and the Chrisleys and Bad Girls Club and
Okay.
those
But you
conversations
want to
get
know
had
what?
as well.
I've learned like to accept watching those shows with my woman if it's so. Before I didn't think it was okay. I used to hate it. Why are you watching that? But you want to know what? Like, but then it be times that I'd be like, yo, like, come on, let's watch the Giants game. And then when they don't want to watch it, you kind of upset. So it's like, you get what I'm trying to say? It gotta. I learned that it gotta go. That it gotta
He
go
meant
both
let's
ways.
watch the Cowboys.
But see,
play.
like this,
No, I definitely didn't mean that.
this is the great thing
You a
about
Cowboys
differences.
fan?
You knew that.
Oh, I
my
didn't
God.
know that because I would have never came up here on this show.
I'm about to go now.
I'm
about
telling
to
you, it's
leave.
over.
It is
Steve,
over.
today is officially my last day.
Unplug my
Yeah.
microphone.
I'm telling
What
you.
I like to tell people
Cowboys.
though is, and that shows you a lot about my character because yes, I came along
I get it.
when
No.
Emmitt Smith and them was. Hold on, that's what
Womp,
I started
womp,
looking at.
These guys-
But hold on, but I stayed loyal through the Romo years. I've been loyal.
Tony Romo
through
was
the
your best
Dak-
quarterback since Troy Aikman.
Hold
Right,
on.
facts.
I have been loyal through the Dak. I throw an interception every game.
No,
phase.
listen.
So don't.
Listen,
So
no.
if you don't
Y'all
know
love
nothing
that.
else, you
Y'all
know.
love
man.
that. Y'all
You
Them
know
the-
that I'm loyal.
Them
okay?
be the same women who stay in pointless relationships, knowing they ain't gonna go nowhere. Let that go. Let that team go. Let these loser guys go. Let that go.
Yo, the Cowboys is trash. Every year, y'all America's, y'all are America's
Let that
team.
go, baby.
We are America's team.
Oh, can
And
I
I'ma
say
tell
something?
you why.
Hold on.
Because
Everybody-
everybody either hates them or love them. You never see you never can run into nobody and say, "Oh, the Cowboys are alright."
They
They either
alright.
say, "I
No.
like them,"
Oh my goodness,
or "I hate
that's
them."
about any team. That didn't
We
even make no
America's
sense. It's
team.
either you hate them or you love them. But I'm gonna say this:
But everybody know
at Millennium Print Group, they owe Young Vintage money because I bet on the Chiefs and y'all bet on the Eagles. I'm gonna tell y'all tomorrow when I come to work. I don't want to hear none about yo boy tomorrow. None of that. Listen, I need all my money because my kids is going to Disney World. And
Hey,
my
turn
child's
up.
mother want hers, so I need
Mine.
give me my money.
Needs me shillings.
But oh yeah, okay. Before we go out, I do want them to drop their handles. But again, I am announcing if you got I don't even think it's open. I'm sorry, I don't think it's open to registration to regular kids. But this Saturday, I will be doing the sports farm. They do a registration. They're actually representing HBCUs and Greek. It will be the Greek life out there. So definitely it's like a little block party type, like / meet and greet for the boys. My son went and played with this team in Las Vegas. He had a great experience. He played with them in Atlantic City last year. He had a great experience. Y'all know, everybody that know me and know Miles, y'all know I'm just a fan of my son, and he loves the game. When I say love the game, my baby loves the game. And he's a Chiefs fan.
Shout out to your son, because listen, tell him tomorrow Uncle Vintage is going to be good. As of tomorrow.
But his daddy is a diehard Eagles fan.
Oh, man.
So, you know, they done had a tough week.
Well, listen, Dad, just make sure if you owe me money, you give it to me too.
Everybody collecting. But y'all, definitely before we go out, Courtney, drop your social media. Let people know where they can book Courtney. You. They can follow you, and also what you got coming up for 2023.
You can follow me on all social media handles: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Kandi Boss Nails. That is Kandi Boss Nails. There you can find all of my booking information. I am very responsive. You can find my phone number. You can DM me. You can reach out to me on my booking sites. I will talk to you. I'm not afraid. Don't be scared to talk to me. I'll answer all your questions. 2023, baby, we coming big. We expanding. Kandi Boss will be known in big places. Right now, you can find me in Raleigh and Charlotte. Pull up. I got dates available for both cities. Just come see me, man, because we doing big things. But by 2024, I plan to be on somebody's set. I'm claiming that right now.
Go.
50, reach out to me, baby. I'm ready to do Auntie Monet, P Valley. Look, I'm looking for Uncle Clifford. Put me on somebody's set, baby. I'm ready for all of y'all, because I seen y'all's nails all last season, and they can't do it like I do, baby.
Let's go.
Yay, let's
go.
get it. I need to run that drop back. Oh, we need to run that back.
Look, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I got another platform. It's called In the Classroom. I would love to have both of y'all on there.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Let me know.
And his show do numbers. It's a great show. Y'all definitely check it out on YouTube.
My Rod Digger episode is dropping in 2 weeks. I just interviewed
Shout out Rod Digger.
Yeah.
I just did Rod Digger. I did Mike Zombie. And you know what? Next week, for the 10th caller on Tuesday, man, we giving out a free episode of In the Classroom.
Okay.
For the 10th caller, man, we doing a free episode for my second season of In the Classroom. Man, Shanice 919, the ladies, T Stacks, Pretty Paradise, Nuni Blanco, shout them out. We dropped our episode yesterday. In less than 24 hours, we had 1,000 views.
Yes, they are. They doing numbers.
My
they
biggest episode, Mike Zombie, right now, 22,000. Rod Digger dropping in 2 weeks, man. I feel like we about to do about 50,000, man. Vintage In the Classroom. Shout out Chanel Monet, my sister.
Yeah, definitely.
Happy Valentine's Day to all you scorn women out there, man.
Yeah, you get on my nerves. Jozeemo, let them know where they can follow you at and what you got coming for 2023. Because I thought you was done with music and you just had a whole show at the end of the year.
Yeah, so check me out. All platforms across the board. Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. It's Jozeemo, Jozeemo. CEO of Block Huggers Entertainment. You know, I got the Goat Me line. I got the Levels line. Got a new strain coming out. Y'all know I do the 420 thing, so I got a new strain coming out. It's called Raptor Guts.
Okay, then.
So, y'all be looking for them Raptor Guts,
Look
man.
for that Raptor
Yeah,
Guts.
tap
I ain't
in
gonna
and
lie.
support.
Only person you need to tap in, Justin, the only person you need to tap in is Young Vintage.
Hey,
We can make this happen right now.
Hey, look, and then one time, man, y'all got to follow my man on Instagram. Is at King Scores Again 1.
Yes.
AKA Young Galvatron. So, like, yeah, we doing
Shout
this
your lady out before we get out of here, man. It's Valentine's Day, man.
Big shout out to Shima.
Yes, I love Shima Boo Boo.
Miss Murdoch, man. You know, I'm the star, so, you know, she got my support.
You got to get in the
Got
camera
my
at least for like
back,
2
Yeah,
seconds.
okay, yes.
Come on, get
let
in
the
the
people see you. She here.
All right.
And I love how she supports her man. I definitely love how she always support her man.
You know what I loved about her? She was quiet.
Oh, you
She
get on my
knows her
nerves.
place.
Do you hear me? You get on my nerves.
I'm just
But
joking.
y'all know
Valentine's
it has been.
Shut up.
It has been another great episode of Cocktails
Call
and
me
Conversations.
Them nails is fire. Kandi Boss nails, man. Them things is fire.
So y'all definitely tap in, run those strings up. Y'all make sure y'all follow them, support. And until next week, we are out.
You want some candy?
You want